Good afternoon. How you doing? This is over and over and over again. My name is Richard, and this is Matchday Live. And what a big game we have got for you. It is Arsenal women against Manchester United. What a big game it is. Should Arsenal win, we'll be 3 points off the top. And we've still got to play Chelsea and Manchester City. Exciting, isn't it? Come and join us for all the action. So, yes, good afternoon. Arsenal versus Manchester United from the Emirates Stadium, a sold-out Emirates Stadium as well. What a big game this is going to be. You can't really state how important this is now, isn't it? Following that result last night, Chelsea losing to Man City, a win today puts us right back in that title race. So, we want some team news, don't we? And you're going to be excited by this. I know I certainly am excited by this. This is how the Arsenal team line up then for you this afternoon. In goal, Sabrina D'Angelo. Wow, not expecting that, but she is in goal, the Canadian. The back four, Katie McCabe, Lotta Wubben-Moy, Leah Cadena, Steph Catley. So changes there from the WSL team and the team that lost in the FA Cup last week. In midfield, Kim Little, the captain, starts alongside Leah Volti and Vicky Pelova. And in the front three, wow, exciting, isn't it? Beth Mead and Chloe Lacasse come in. Well, Chloe Lacasse comes in. And, of course, it is Stina Blackstenius starts through the middle. We've been crying out for Stina to start for a long, long time. She's got her start now in the WSL. And let's hope she can make the most of it. She did, of course, score in the reverse fixture at the Leigh Sports Village back in October. On the bench then for Arsenal, Manu Zinsberger, Sarah Bugatti, Kyra Cooney-Cross, Katie Reid, Frida Marnham, Caitlin Ford, Vivienne Leah, Viv Miedemeier and Alessia Russo. For Manchester United, then this is how they line up today. Mary Earps in goal there, back four, Gemma Evans, Millie Turner, Maya Letitia, Hannah Blundell. In midfield is a captain, Katie Zellum, Lisa Narsland and Ella Toon. And up front for them it is Lucia Garcia, Geisa and Nikita Paris, of course, she's former Arsenal player. On the bench for them it is the goalkeeper, Vala Tullis-Joyce. They've got Aif Manion, they've got Alessa May-Ahern, Irene Guerrero, Hayley Ladd, Leah Galton, Melvin Mallard and Rachel Williams. There you go then. What an exciting Arsenal team lineup that is. What are we thinking about that team lineup, guys? We must be excited about that. It's a great lineup, isn't it? It's kind of what we've been calling for, isn't it? Stina to start, Chloe Lacasse to start. They're both starting today. Let's hope they can make the impact that we hope they can. Get your score predictions in, guys. Let's see what you make of this game. Are we going to come out on top? I said last night on the show, didn't I? I said 3-2 to Arsenal. Having seen this team, I'm confident even more that we'll win this game. Maybe 3-1. Maybe not. I won't quite score as many. We do look vulnerable defensively, don't we? But let's see. I think we'll win this game. I really do now. It's the team lineup that we've been craving for, isn't it? That front three. Is it going to work? Natalia says, hoping we don't lose against a sold-out stadium. Yeah, I'm sure we won't. I'm sure we won't. Although, of course, Man United did win this fixture at the Emirates last season, didn't they? That was 3-2, if you remember. We were 2-1 up with about 5 minutes to go, and we kind of threw it away. Let's hope we've learned lessons from that. And, of course, I say last night's result at Kings Meadow, Chelsea losing at home to Manchester City has really opened it up, hasn't it? As things stand at the moment, we're 6 points behind both of them, but we do have this game in hand today. Should we win, that's just 3 points with 8 games to play. And 2 of those games for us are going to be against those 2 oppositions. So should we beat both of them 2 away from home, we'd be right back in it. We're right back in it if we win this game. Let's be honest, 3 points is easily made up, isn't it? You know, Chelsea look vulnerable. You know, Man City are on a great run at the minute, but they do tend to crumble, don't they, when the pressure's on? So who knows? We've got Ampere says any links for the game today because it's not an FA player. It's on Sky Sports in the UK. I don't know where in the world you are. If anyone knows any links, please share. But stay with us anyway because we'll keep you up to date with everything that is going on in this massive game, of course. Last night it was first v second. Today it is third v fourth. Should we win, of course, apart from putting us right back in the title race, it does, of course, give us that breathing space between us and Manchester United as we look to, you know, minimum's got to be finishing third, hasn't it, to get in the qualifiers. But I'm still hopeful we can maybe finish a bit higher than that now. But we need to win this game today. Should we drop any points, then I think the title will definitely be over. And should we lose today, then even top four is going to be even tougher, isn't it? So really, really is a massive game here at the Emirates. And I say it's a sold-out stadium. There are a few train issues, whether or not we'll get a full packed stadium in terms of everybody in the stadium. Let's hope we can. But it's going to be a great atmosphere. It's a great occasion. And once again, this Arsenal women's team are leading the way, aren't they, in women's football at the moment? Not too many others can fill their stadiums, can they? Fill the main stadium. So, yeah, brilliant stuff. Eminem 2.0 says, hoping for a draw. No, we don't want a draw. We want to win, don't we? We want Arsenal to win. But we'll see. It's going to be a tough game. Of course it is. We know it is going to be difficult. You know, it's Manchester United, and we've got a really poor record against them, haven't we? We haven't beaten them at home since 2021. When we won 2-0, Lotta Woober-Moy scored that day, didn't she? But we've not had a great record against them. They won at Meadow Park the season before last in the Continental Cup. We drew in the WSL with them at home, didn't we? We lost last season at home. Away from home, we don't do too well either. We lost last season's game. We drew this season's game. So yeah, I think only one win in about the last 10 meetings or something. So it's not a great record, is it, against this team? So we need to put that behind us today. And if we play at our very, very best, we should beat them. You look at the team lineups, I think we're stronger. I think we are stronger probably all over the pitch. They've got quality players, of course they have, but I just believe we've got a stronger team today. And this is our game. This is ours to win today, isn't it? You know, we're at home at the Emirates. If we play anywhere near like we did against Chelsea here before Christmas, then it's going to be a hell of a game, isn't it? Chantel says Leah's got a hamstring injury, and Amanda Illistadt-Seal. Yeah, I mean, Leah Williamson does seem to suffer a lot of injury problems, and quite often what you find is when a player's come back from a long-term injury, as Leah Williamson has, quite often you do get some muscle injuries when you start playing again. Did she play too many minutes last week against Man City? Quite possibly. She has a great game then, didn't she? But was that a risk looking ahead to this game? Yes, it probably was. And maybe we're paying for that now today, aren't we? But let's hope she's going to be fit to join up with the England squad. Of course, she's called back up, wasn't she? The England captain, but we'll have to see whether she's going to be fit for that. This is, of course, our last game before the international break. It's great to go into the international break, isn't it, on the back of a win, especially how important this would be. The teams are in the tunnel. Arsenal, of course, will be in the red kit, red shirts, white sleeves, white shorts for the time being at least, and white socks. Manchester United will be playing in their away kit, which is not very nice, but anyway, grey and whatever. But anyway, the teams are coming out now at the Emirates here in front of a packed crowd. This is going to be an impressive occasion, isn't it? And this team are doing it again, aren't they? We are doing it again, selling out the Emirates. We're doing it almost on a regular basis now, aren't we? And quite often the team have rose to the occasion in these games, haven't they? We have done that so many times before. And let's hope that today is another occasion when we do really, really rise up and show what we're about and put ourselves right back in contention. It's a very, very exciting team lineup. I'm really, really excited about this. It is a great front three, isn't it? Mead, Lacasse, and Blacksteny as well. There's goals in this team, absolutely, and let's hope that we can get them in. So just to run through that Arsenal team for you again, then say a few changes to the team that's been playing at WSL. Sabrina D'Angelo gets the nod in goal. Manu Zinsberg has not been in great form, as we know. The back four: Katie McCabe, Leah Cadena, Lotta Woober-Moy, and Steph Catley. That's a decent defence, isn't it? Leah Cadena had a great game the other night against the London City Lionesses. So that looks like a solid defence, doesn't it? Yes, Emily Fox is not available. In midfield, Kim Little and Leah Volti are going to be doing that double pivot role, which they are so good at. Then it's going to be Vicky Palova, maybe just playing slightly further forward. Mead, Lacasse, and of course Stina through the centre. She's got goals in her top scorer with 11 goals this season. She's going to be hungry for some more, isn't she? She got that great goal in the away game against Manchester United, didn't she? Let's hope for some more from her today. So Manchester United, they are lining up like this. Mary Earps, of course, in goal, the England #1, 94 consecutive appearances for her today in the WSL for Manchester United. They're back for Hannah Blundell, Maya Letitia, Millie Turner, and Gemma Evans. I think their defence is vulnerable. I think we can get at them. They've got the two pivots in midfield, Lisa Narland and Katie Zeller, who, of course, is their captain. And then, of course, they've got a great attack, haven't they? Ella Toon will be either side of, well, Garcia and Gaius will be either side of them. And, of course, Nikita Paris, our former player who struggled a little bit at Arsenal, didn't she, to really make that impact that we hoped she would. But she's in great form this season. I think she scored 12 goals for Manchester United. So she's really doing well, isn't she? Anyway, Arsenal doing a little team huddle. And let's hope it's going to be a huddle that brings us a great performance. Chloe says, are you going to show the actual match? Well, I could show the actual match, but we'd get shut down in 5 minutes and the channel would be shut down because you can't show the actual match, unfortunately. But we'll give you full commentary, so you won't actually miss anything. You won't be able to see it, but it will give you everything that's going on. Imagine it's more sort of green and grey, isn't it? It's horrible anyway. Maureen says, hi, thanks once again. May the best team win. This is like the repeat of the match that United won and Mead had ACL. Well, no, it is, yeah, but we're not going to think too much about it, are we? Because we're going to get our revenge today. That's what this game's about. We haven't beaten Manchester United for a long time. It's overdue, and we are going to do it. Nikita Paris will be fired up. She's normally fired up anyway, isn't she, Nikita Paris? She's got that fired up look about her. Of course, a really important game for her, isn't it? Back at Arsenal, where I say it didn't really work out for her for one reason or another. I always liked her as a player, and as Jonas said in his press conference, she always gives everything. We're just about to get a kick-off here. It's going to be Manchester United area attacking the goal to our left in the first half, which is the North Bank here at the Emirates, for those who are familiar with the stadium. So Arsenal in the red will be attacking the clock end in this first half. It looks like everybody's there in the stadium. Look at this. It's absolutely packed. The atmosphere is fantastic. And, of course, don't forget, we've got Andreas in the ground. He's doing a vlog for us, which will be going up on a channel probably tomorrow at some point, or maybe even this evening if I get around to doing it. But anyway, we are off and underway here at the Emirates. Arsenal versus Manchester United. It's always a big fixture in the women's game and in the men's game, isn't it? One of the biggest names, the two biggest names in English football, really, isn't it, I suppose? It is Manchester United, though, just knocking the ball around at the back in these early stages, trying to come forward. But Leia Cadena's in. Clears the ball away. She's going to have some more defending to do now, the Spaniard. And she shuffles the ball back to Sabrina. It's a little bit short. It's very short. Sabrina D'Angelo's out of her goal. Did she make contact with Nikita Paris? I mean, it was outside the box. It wouldn't be a penalty, but it could have been a free kick. The referee, by the way, is Kirsty Dow. It was a poor back pass, actually, from Leia Cadena. It lacked the legs to get there. Actually, I think Sabrina just about got a touch on the ball, actually. We'll see the replay here. Did she get the ball? Oh, she did just get the ball. Yes, she did just about. I think it's a corner, though, to Manchester United. It's good goalkeeping, actually. If you remember, Sabrina made a big mistake, didn't she, to give Man United a goal in the away game. The corner comes in, headed out. It's going to fall over this far side. Put back in again. It hits Leah Volti, actually. Arsenal was struggling a little bit in a minute to get the ball away. It's Narland over on that far side. It was her shot that hit Leah Volti just a few moments ago. And she's got past Leah Volti there. Tries to get the crossing, but she can't actually. Good defending from Leah there. It goes out for a throw, though, to Manchester United, who've started this game really quickly. If you remember last season's game here, they dominated the first half, didn't they? We got ourselves in front in the second half and then threw it away right at the end, didn't we? Let's hope that it's going to be a different story today. Anyway, Nala there, a little bit of a loose touch, and the ball is going to run through to Sabrina D'Angelo, all in blue today, the Canadian goalkeeper. Good bit of early goalkeeping there from her. She had to be really alert because that back pass was never, ever going to reach her. And she had to react quickly, and she did. And luckily, she managed to get that ball away from Nikita Paris, who was putting on a bit of pressure. And Arsenal actually starting this game slowly. All Cadena just pulled back Nikita Paris there, actually. And it's going to be a free kick, is it, to Manchester United? It's going to be a yellow card as well, maybe, for the Arsenal defenders. She had a shaky start to this game, hasn't she? A poor back pass. And in fact, it was another poor. In fact, she was just caught out there, and she did pull Nikita Paris back. That was a silly foul to make, actually. Really silly foul to make. And it is a free kick, and she's had a shaky start here, the Spaniard. And I think she may well be getting a booking. The referee's called her over. Maybe she's going to let her off because it's so early in the game. We've only played 3 minutes. But that's a yellow card offence for me all day long. She should have been booked. She's got away with that, actually. Leia Cadena. Very poor piece of defending there. That's 2 mistakes she's made already in this game very early on. Looking a little bit nervy, she is. And I'm sure Nikita Paris is going to be causing her some problems. It's a free kick to Manchester United on this near side. It's in line with the edge of the penalty area, but it's quite a long way out. It's going to be more a ball to put into that box. We're not very good at defending set pieces, are we? We need to be strong here They scored a couple of goals from set pieces last season against us, didn't they? It's going to be Katie Zellum. She's got a good delivery. It is a good delivery to the 6-yard box. Sabrina's there. She drops it. Shot comes in from Nikita Paris, but it's gone wide. In fact, the referee's given a free kick for a foul on Sabrina D'Angelo. She seemed to get the ball and then lose it. Wasn't great goalkeeping. You felt, well, she was maybe impeded a little bit there. She went up for that ball. Whether that made her drop it or not, I'm not really sure. But anyway, Nikita Paris put the ball wide in any case. And Arsenal have had a really tough start to this game. Man United are fired up and they're coming forward again. We've lost the ball. And it's Ella Toon on this near side. She did score in this fixture last season. And again, Leia Cadena looking a bit shaky at the back. But that one's run out of play. And it is going to be a goal kick to Arsenal. Wow. Really fast start this from Manchester United. Hurrell says need to switch on and smother it in the early stages, grow into the game. Yeah, we just need to get through this little shaky start, don't we? They're really fired up, Manchester United here. But we just need to settle ourselves down, not panic, and yeah, keep ourselves in the game. Exactly. It's still 0-0. There's no problems yet, but it's been a very tricky first 5 minutes here for Arsenal. This ball up the near side. Katie McCabe flicks it on to Beth Mee. She plays it forward, looking for the run of Stina Blackstenius, but she's overhit that pass, and it's going to run into the arms of Mary Earps, of course, the Manchester United goalkeeper. A big game this for Stina, you feel. I think if she can make a big impact today, maybe get a goal or two, then that might cement her place in the team for the rest of the season, because she's been brilliant this year. 11 goals. Easily our top scorer by quite some distance, and she spends most of her time on the bench, but not today. She's out there starting. Let's hope it's going to be a big performance from her. She does tend to perform well in the big games, doesn't she? So let's hope she manages to do that today. Arsenal's just settling down a little bit now. Leah Volti in possession, plays the ball through to Kim Little. Arsenal got some runners here. Maybe it was a wrong run actually from Chloe Lacasse. Anyway, Steph Cutty now coming forward. Chloe Lacasse now does have the ball inside the area. Oh, a little ball into the box, looking for the run there of Vicky Palova, but it just went behind her. And Man United cleared the ball away, but that's really good play again from Leah Volti, who's had a good start to this game, actually, despite the pressure Arsenal have been under. And now the ball's with Leia Cadena. She just needs to get her composure back, doesn't she, the little Spaniard? She struggled a little bit in these early stages here, and maybe lucky not to get a yellow card. TikTok Lacazette's up her first Stina off the bench. No, Stina should be starting. She deserves to be starting. She makes an impact off the bench, absolutely. But every game she started, apart from one, she scored this season. So she's doing well when she starts. And this is a good game to start as well, because Man United won't play a low block, will they? There'll be space in behind. And that's where Stina's at her most dangerous, isn't she? So I'm expecting Stina to have a big impact in this game today. Certainly expect her to, but we shall see. Anyway, Arsenal in possession with Lotta Wubben-Moy over on that far side. And it's just we're just knocking it around at the back here. Not without making too much progress. But anyway, hang on, I need to get a different feed on. I do apologise. A little bit of problems with that one. It was buffering a little bit, which we don't want to buffer, do we? Let's see what we can get for you. But yeah, Arsenal just need to settle into this game, don't we? We don't want to do anything too silly. We don't need to panic. We just need to keep ourselves in the game, and hopefully it will bring us the rewards that we so deserve, which is to win this game and get ourselves right back in the title race. That's how big this game is. It really will put us back in the title race, won't it? Of course, if we do that, win this game, then yeah, it makes a massive difference, doesn't it? You know, I think Jonas has been under a lot of pressure, hasn't he? Probably understandably so. Some of our recent results and performance haven't been good enough. But we've got a big chance today, haven't we? A really big chance to turn that around and come back firing and get ourselves right back in that title race. All right, I'm just getting us the feedback. Give me 2 seconds and I'll be with you. And let's see if this is any better, because my other one was buffering too much. It wasn't good. Actually, this one's not really working either. There we go. Anyway, we played 8 minutes. It is still 0-0. Beth Mead, the ball into the box. Stina trying to get on the end of it. Cleared away, though, by Manchester United. And they can get the ball away. Arsenal now starting to impose themselves on this game, but they've just conceded a free kick there. Katie McCabe. What a surprise. Katie McCabe gave away a free kick. Who would have thought it? It was a foul, actually, on Nikita Paris. And Man United have taken that free kick. Millie Turner plays it to this near side to Gemma Evans, the Welsh defender. And then Millie Turner again. She did score in this game last season, Millie Turner, didn't she? At the clock end, the equaliser. Before, of course, who scored the winner for Man United? Of course, Alessia Russo, who's on the bench for Arsenal today, not starting against a former team. And who also won the ball back high up the pitch again. That was Chloe Lacasse. Now it's Leah Volti. This is much better from Arsenal. We've really settled now following that really, really shaky start, actually, where we could have conceded a couple of goals in the early first 5 minutes. And we're coming forward now. It's an overlap from Steph Catley. Can she get the cross in? She does get the cross in. Oh, I can't quite find Beth Mead. Cleared away there at full stretch by Gemma Evans. And that was much, much better from Arsenal. That was really good play over on that far side. Lovely ball. Put Chloe Lacasse in. And the cross came in there. And it was almost fell to Beth Mead. But we do have a corner instead. We were played 9 minutes here at the Emirates. Arsenal 0 at Manchester United 0. Katie McCabe's going to take this corner from the near side. It's in front of the clock end. Beth Mead's come short for a short ball. I think Katie McCabe's just going to deliver this. She's got a great left foot, hasn't she? She really has got a great left foot. Curls it in towards that near post. Everybody means it. Oh, it's in the net. It's gone in. I don't know who got the touch on it. It might well be an own goal. And Arsenal have scored very, very early in this game. 9 minutes played. Katie McCabe's corner. They're going to Beth Mead. I'm not sure whether Beth Mead got a touch on it. It doesn't matter who scored, but it is. It can only mean one thing. It's actually an own goal. It's Gacy with the own goal there. The Brazilian striker inside her own penalty area trying to defend that corner. That bounced off her knee and it's gone into the net. A little bit of a fortunate lead for Arsenal, but we'll take it, won't we? Really fortunate goal it was. And there you go. Herzog says there you go, 1-0. Well done, ladies. Build on it indeed. Cornish Green says Russo on the bench. Surely that's madness. No, it's not. I think it's the right decision. I don't think she's been doing enough for me as a number 9. And we've got a proper number 9 today. And we're leading 1-0. Not that she scored, but I think it's a good decision. I fully back Jonas today with that decision. And it's worked so far. And suddenly Arsenal looking a lot more up for this game now following a tricky start. The goal came on 10 minutes. And it's an own goal. It is an own goal from Gacy there, the Brazilian forward, put the ball in her own net as opposed to at the other end where you'd expect it to be more dangerous there. A little bit unfortunate it was for the Manchester United player there. That corner fizzed in by Katie McCabe, just bounced off her knee and into the net. Anyway, Arsenal coming forward again over on that far side, but Steph Catley has the ball taken off her by Nikita Paris, and it is going to be a throw to Manchester United. Arsenal 1, Manchester United 0. Great start. But it's still very early in this game. Are Arsenal going to be back in the title race? We thought it was over. But then if we end up 3 points behind them tonight, the 2 teams at the top, it makes those 2 defeats, doesn't it, against Tottenham and West Ham, 2 games we should never have lost. Imagine if we'd won both of them games. We'd be top of the league, wouldn't we? We'd have the chance to go 3 points clear today rather than just going 3 points behind. Anyway, we didn't win those games and it's done now. We can only go forward, move forward, and certainly today, it's been a great start, hasn't it? Arsenal 1, Manchester United 0. Let's build on this lead and let's go on and win this game. We're definitely going to need a second or a third goal, aren't we? Because we know what it's like. We're likely to concede a goal or 2 because that tends to be what happens. We don't tend to be very solid at the back, do we? Clean sheets have been hard to come by this season, just 3. And that's not nowhere near enough, is it? And you could see the difference yesterday. Man City's performance against Chelsea, how well they defended in that game. You know, we go away to Chelsea soon, don't we, next month? And if we were to get ourselves 1-0 up in that game and come under the pressure that Manchester City did, you'd imagine that we would buckle and concede a goal or 2, whereas Man City held on. You can't see us defending like that, can you? And I think that might be ultimately the difference. You know, we've got some great attacking players, but, you know, we're conceding goals and we need to work on that, and I'm sure they are, but it doesn't seem to be improving too much, does it really? But anyway, let's not worry too much about the Chelsea game yet. We've got a few weeks to wait for that. We need to win this one first, because without a win today, it'll almost make that Chelsea game irrelevant, won't it? Because we'll be out of it anyway. Wayne says, very surprised with the lineup. I thought you'd like it. I absolutely, yeah. As soon as I saw Blackstenius and Sabrina starting, yeah, I mean, I think it's what's needed. And it's good that, you know, I was actually quite surprised. We spoke about it on the show last night. I didn't think he'd make these changes for this game. Honestly, I didn't. I thought it would be very similar team that played last week. Maybe Kim Little coming in. That was the only real change I was expecting. So I'm quite surprised, but happy. Anyway, Kim Little is coming forward now on this near side. That's a good tackle actually there by Millie Turner, but Arsenal got a throw. We have certainly been the better team since that difficult first 5 minutes. And we've got the goal. We've got the lead. Can we get a second goal, which would really put us in control? Katie McCabe's taking this throw on this near side. It was her corner that led to the own goal by Gase, who's scored for Arsenal, which we wasn't expecting, was we? Anyway, that throw goes into Stina on the edge of the box. She's done well. Stina finds Beth Mead on this near side. Oh, was it an offside? Oh, it was an offside. Beth there just a little bit too far forward. And good play that was from Stina, but it wasn't to be. That corner I was looking for, Chloe Lacasse. She didn't get a touch on it, actually. And it's just come off. In fact, it came off two Manchester United defenders. The last touch, actually, was from Maya Letitia. So whether that's going to go down as a Maya Letitia own goal or a Gase own goal, I'm not really sure. It came off the Brazilian first. It then hit Maya Letitia, who's standing in front of Mary Earps, to go in. It's a sort of goal where if that comes off the forward and gets deflected on its way in, it's on target, it would be the striker's goal, wouldn't it? So it should be Gase's own goal, really. But anyway, we don't care. All we care about is it's in the net, Arsenal winning 1-0, and that was what we desperately needed in this game. So we're happy. We're not going to worry too much who the own goal goes down to. Anyway, Man United coming forward now looking for a response up this near side. Lucia Garcia, but that's not a great cross. Straight into the arms of Sabrina D'Angelo. And Arsenal lead 1-0. We've played 15 minutes. It's been a very lively 15 minutes, hasn't it? Quite a lot's gone on in this game. Although there's been one goal, there's been one or two other incidents as well. Nikita Paris caused us some problems early on, but now we're coming forward again over on that far side. Stina Blackstenius links up the play, lays it off to Steph Catley. She just exchanges passes with Leah Volti and then plays it back to Lotta Wu, and why Arsenal now looking much more in control. Sabrina D'Angelo just gets the ball out to Leah Cadena, brings the ball forward. Nikita Paris is chasing after her. Cadena plays up this near. So it wasn't a great ball again. Leah Cadena's looked very, very shaky in these early stages here, but let's hope she can turn it around. Just case the Sky website has updated it to a Gia De Silva Ferreira own goal. Yeah, it looked like that's what the own goal was in the first place. I thought it was, but anyway, maybe they might give it to Maya Letitia. Anyway, also coming forward again over on that far side, Chloe Lacasse looking lively. She's a very, very good player, isn't she? Plays the ball into Kim Little. Now Vicky Palova. This is good from Arsenal. Beth Mead inside the area. Beth Mead, can she get a shot away on her left foot? Oh, it's cold, wide, deflected. That was really unlucky. Beth Mead tends to score at the Emirates when she plays, doesn't she? She's got a great record here, and she almost added another goal there. That was really good play from Arsenal. It was Vicky Palova got the ball to Beth Mead. She cut inside, fired a shot of her left foot. It may well have been going in, but it got a deflection on the way. And in fact, it was going in. It was a good defensive header, actually, from Millie Turner. But Arsenal have got another corner over on that far side. Is this going to be a chance to make it 2-0? It's going to be, is it Steph Catley with this one? Over on that far side, Stina's in there. Vicky Palova's in there. Can Arsenal get the second goal? We've been a much better team after that first 5 minutes. The corner comes in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Oh, Lotta Wilburn tried to get there. Couldn't quite get a touch on it, but Vicky Palova's going to keep it in and keep this attack going for Arsenal. Katie McCabe over on this near side. Cuts in field, playing right back, of course, in the absence of Emily Fox. Now the ball's back with Leah Voltage, going to chip it into the penalty. That's a decent ball. Is it going to come to Vicky Palova? It doesn't quite manage to. Man United do manage to get it away. And Kate McKay's won the ball back on the edge of the box. Stina now inside the penalty area. Can she get the cross in? Plays it back into the path of Vicky Palova. Oh, she tried to go past the challenge there, and it's cleared away in the end. Man United are really under pressure here. This is great stuff from Arsenal. We need the second goal, you feel, though. Katie Zelem in possession for Manchester United. Just happy to get the ball again. It's been a really, really good spell, this, from Arsenal. We've got the goal and we've put them under a lot of pressure. We're winning the ball high up the pitch, but it's still only 1-0, and we know how fragile 1-0 leads can be, especially when you've got a defence as leaky as ours has been and can be. We've got Traveller Mac in the chat here. He says, a United fan, but love how you narrate the matches. Phenomenal watch along. Well, thank you very much for joining in. Don't forget to give us a like as well. And Herman's with us as well from Toronto. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you again. I hope you're well. Herman, who we believe might well be one of our oldest viewers. Good to see you back with us again, my friend. Hope you are doing well over there in Canada. Hopefully it's not too cold. We've had some nice mild weather this week, actually, for a change. We was out doing our park run this morning, and it was nice weather. And I'll be doing a video of that later. Anyway, Man United just knocking the ball around at the back at the moment, but not making any progress up the pitch. And now it's with Katie Zellum, plays the ball forward, looking for Nikita Paris. Lots of Wubben-Moy steps in, and now Arsenal pick up position again. Oh, that was almost a good ball there. Looking for the run over on that far side of Chloe Lacasse. It was Kim Little. Tried to get the ball out there, but didn't quite have enough angle on it, and it was able to be cleared away by Hannah Blundell. And now it's Millie Turner, who's having a good game at the back there for Manchester United. Now it's Evans up this near side, plays the ball forward, cut out again by Leah Cadena that time, and Beth Mead picks a loose ball up, finds Katie McCabe. This is really good from Arsenal, and that's going to run out for a throw on this near side, which Katie McCabe is going to take. Herman says, oh, you'll be 90 on the 30th of March. Wow. That's Easter, actually, isn't it? Brilliant. What a fantastic time to be alive. And 90 years old. I say you must be our oldest viewer, I reckon. If anyone's older than 90 years old, please let us know. If not, Herman wins that particular prize. Anyway, also coming forward again, that ball played through by Beth Mead, looking for Kim Little, but she's not going to quite get there. The ball's now back with Mary Earps, who's wearing yellow kit today for Manchester United. The England goalkeeper plays up that far side to Nikita Paris, but that's not a great ball from Nikita Paris. Chloe Lacasse has ran past Hannah Blundell, shows great pace. Oh, she's just overrun it there a little bit. Maybe got a little bit excited there. I think Chloe Lacasse. It was good play initially. She picked the ball up, ran past Hannah Blundell. Maybe she needed to just whip a ball in. She tried to go to the byline. But anyway, the ball went out of play. It is a goal kick. But it is 1-0 to Arsenal. We played nearly 21 minutes. So we're coming up towards a halfway point in this first half. Couldn't have gone any better, really, could it? Let's be honest. It could not have gone any better. But it's still very early in this game, of course. Manchester United, we know they've got a threat in them. And we know we're likely to concede a daft goal. But anyway, clean sheet would be lovely, wouldn't it? Anyway, we're coming forward again. Lots of Wubben-Moy's ball. Trying to find Stina over on that back, on that far side. But it was cut out by Hannah Blundell. And Manchester United now in possession up this near side. Maya Letitia finds Gemma Evans, who does well, plays the ball forward. But it's not a great ball, actually. And Leah Cadena's there. And that back pass is a little bit better. And Sabrina's clearance goes in towards the centre circle. But it's a Manchester United player, picks it up. But lots of Wubben-Moy. That's a nice control. It's flicked on. Stina's in behind over on that far side. Stina Blackstone is having a run at this Manchester United defence. Maybe she needs a bit of help. Or does she? She's going on her own. Oh, Stina's shot's blocked. Brilliant play from her. Almost got a great goal there. She did score a fantastic goal in the away game here. That was great football from Arsenal again. She may well have been offside in actual fact. It wasn't given as offside. The goal would have counted. There's no VAR. And she did really well there, cut inside Steen. Looked like she was waiting for some support. Managed to get a shot away. It was deflected, and looks like Mary Earps just about managed to keep that in. And really good play again from Stina Blackstenia. She's got a few goals here at the Emirates, hasn't she? In some big games, of course, the semi-final of the Champions League last season. She should have had two because she got another one disallowed for some reason that we still don't know. Anyway, Arsenal coming forward again. And in fact, Steph Catley and Chloe Lacasse got in each other's way. And it is a throw to Manchester United. Chantal says a Russo dagger in the second half. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, we'll already be winning 3-0 by then, and we won't have to worry about it, will we? Anyway, Arsenal won the ball back again. This has been great from Arsenal. I'll say the very first 5 minutes, we looked shaky. And it was looking a little bit nervy, wasn't it? And I was a bit worried, but we've settled in, and now we've been brilliant. Since then, we've got the goal coming forward again. Kim Little now has got space, plays up this near side. Beth Mead just on the edge of the penalty. Oh, she just maybe took a little extra touch. She didn't need to there. Run away from a little bit. And in the end, it was cleared away there by Gemma Evans. But Arsenal have taken the throw. Katie McCabe gets the ball onto her left foot. Everyone worries she's going to try a shot, but she didn't on that particular occasion. And she passed it instead. And now lots of Wubben-Moy in possession midway inside Manchester United's half. Plays out to the far side. Leah Volti plays it forward. This is good play from Chloe Lacasse this time. Plays the ball back. And it is now with Leia Cadena again, who seems to have settled down now following a very, very nervy start she made. Very lucky not to get a yellow card, actually, for a pull back on Nikita Paris. I mean, Arsenal now coming forward on that far side. Steph Catley touches the ball back to Leah Volti. We've got Saints Girl 59 says, good morning. Hope your 7 a.m. wake-up call on a Saturday turns out to be a great one from the USA. Good to see. Well, it's a great one so far, isn't it? Because we're winning. That's what it's about. Anyway, Vicky Palova now brings the ball forward over on that far side for Arsenal. Runs into 2 Manchester United players and the ball's gone out of play. Must have come off Vicky. It is going to be a throw to Manchester United. Herman says, we have had incredible weather here in Toronto. We had a small snowstorm and perhaps a few more. Wow, that doesn't sound incredible to me. It sounds quite grim because I don't really like the snow. But we had some cold weather at the start of the week, but actually the end of the week's been really, really mild. It's been double figures and stuff like that. Anyway, Man United now coming forward, but Katie McCabe's going to get across, is she? Lucia Garcia, sorry. Oh, she's nutmegged Katie McCabe. She's inside the penalty area, puts a cross in. Good defending, though, that was there from Leah Volti at the near post. And suddenly Manchester United have come to life. They've been under pressure for the last 15 minutes or so, but they came forward there, and that was almost an opportunity there for the equaliser. Good defending it was by Leah Volti at the near post. Anyway, Manchester United now back in possession again. Katie Zellen with a little bit of space. She's going to ping the ball out to that far side to the Brazilian Gates. It's her own goal that gave Arsenal the lead. She tried to take on Steph Catley, but Steph Catley was in there with a good tackle. And the ball's gone out, and it's going to be a throw to Arsenal. It was going to run out for a throw to Manchester United, but Gates decided to try and keep it in. It came off her and was gone out for a throw to Arsenal. Avery says there, where are you watching in the US? It's not showing on Paramount. Yeah, if you're watching in the US, let us know. It's on Sky, obviously, in the UK, but I don't know where it is in America. I'm sure Saints Girl might be able to help you out. Anyway, Sabrina D'Angelo plays the ball forward under a little bit of pressure, but she finds Katie McCabe on this near side, left-footed right back. She always plays well, but she doesn't look as comfortable, does she, playing on the right-hand side? Although she's doing a great job, of course, in the absence of Emily Fox, who's gone away to the Gold Cup, of course, and we're losing Lacasse and Sabrina as well, aren't we, in the next couple of weeks? Anyway, Chloe Lacasse now, what a run this is. Oh, then she's brought down about 10 yards outside the penalty area. Hannah Blundell it was. That may well be a yellow card this time. It was indeed a yellow card for the former Chelsea defender. Great play, though, again from Chloe Lacasse. She just wants to run at players. She got past one challenge there. She got past the second one, but Hannah Blundell thought, the player's not getting past as well. That's a bit of a cynical foul. Deserved yellow card. Wayne says Blundell on a yellow card. Chloe Cook, yeah, I think she's going to as well. She's already got past her a couple of times there. And 26 minutes in, and Hannah Blundell's got the first yellow card of the game. And Arsenal got a free kick in what is a very, very dangerous area. It's about, 10 yards outside the penalty area, just slightly to that left-hand side. And is it going to be Beth Mead or Steph Catley? They're both over this free kick. You'd fancy a right footer, really, wouldn't you, to get round the wall? And we've seen Beth score from similar position. Is she going to just chip it into that far post? Chloe Lacasse is in there. Lotta Woober-Moy is in there. Steena's in there as well. This is a big opportunity for Arsenal to double the lead. The free kick comes in, but it's gone past the post there. Beth did go for goal. Wasn't accurate enough this time. It beat the wall, but it didn't bend round enough. And it is going to be a goal kick. I'm sure she's took plenty of free kicks against Mary Earps in Lionesses training. And, of course, they'll be meeting up again this week, won't they? Back in the England squad, of course. Beth, not in her best form for Arsenal, you have to say, understandably so. She's had such a long time out. But because she came back so well, didn't she? Scored a lot of goals at the start, and you're thinking she was going to straight away slot back into her. Oh, that's a poor back pass. Almost let Steena inside the penalty area there, but may not have got away with it. Arsenal have won the ball back high up the pitch. Vicky Palova, but she's lost out there, and now Manchester United looking for a counter-attack of their own with Gates over on that far side. She's shown good pace, trying to go past Lotta Woober-Moy. Great defending look at that from Lotta there. That was outstanding. Lotta Woober-Moy there. What a piece of defending that was. And now Arsenal have got possession again. Steena Blackstenius has dropped deep and has done well, actually, under a bit of pressure. Oh, that's not a great ball, though. Leah Volti couldn't pick it up. And now Nikita Paris is in. They've got a player over here. Manchester United, Ella Toone tries a shot. It's deflected. Just wide off Katie McCabe. We've nearly got a second own goal of the match there. Arsenal gave the ball away in a dangerous area, and Ella Toone's shot maybe that wasn't the best option for Ella Toon actually to have a shot from there. But anyway, there was a player over, but she went for goal. Oh, that's so fortunate that deflection there. I think the shot was going wide, and it was actually Leia Cadena stuck her leg out, and it almost went in that bottom corner. But luckily for Arsenal, it went wide. But it is a corner to Manchester United. It comes into the edge of the 6-yard box, headed out by Chloe Lacasse, and then it's put back in again, actually. And Manchester United have kept this alive, but not anymore because Chloe Lacasse has stepped in. She's been brilliant, actually, in this opening 28 minutes. Gregory says heart skipped a beat. It did there when that deflection came in and the goalkeeper had already committed the other way, and it was just rolling along the ground, and it would have been such a soft goal to concede. But luckily, it went wide of that post. And Manchester United are having a good spell again here. They started the half well, and they're having a good spell now. It's Garcia on his near side. Going to have a run at Katie McCabe this time. Gets the cross into the edge of the 6-yard box, headed away there by Leah Volti. But it's going to be a throw to Manchester United. We've played nearly half an hour here at the Emirates. Arsenal 1, Manchester United 0. A sellout crowd here for a WSL game for the very, very first time. It's the second time that women have sold out the Emirates in the last, 9-10 months. Incredible. Anyway, this ball comes in from Manchester United looking for this equaliser, but Arsenal have dealt with it. And Beth Mead trying to get on the end of this ball there, and she's done really well, Beth Mead. Really well. The referee says that's a free kick. I thought that was 50-50 there with Katie Zellum, the two Lionesses. Rendition says Lacasse needs to be a fixture in the starting 11. Well, yeah, she does, but she's going to be away after this game, isn't she? So she's not going to be a fixture for the next few games after this, is she? But she certainly deserves more game time. There's no doubt about it. She's a fantastic player, and she's had a really good start to this game as well. Anyway, it's a free kick now to Manchester United, which Katie Zellum is going to take. Donna says, who scored, please? It was an own goal from Gase, the Brazilian for Manchester United. It was an own goal. So we'll take it, though. We'll take it all day long. It's from a corner from Katie McCabe. They may not have got this free kick here, which Katie Zellum is going to take. Floated into the penalty area, headed out well there by Leia Cadena. In fact, there's a free kick to Arsenal anyway. And that brings to an end that particular threat from Manchester United. It was a foul there by Nikita Paris on Leah Volti. And it's a free kick to Arsenal. Anyway, it is going to be Sabrina with that free kick. We've played nearly 31 minutes here. It is Arsenal 1, Manchester United 0. And if it stays like this, we will be 3 points behind Chelsea and Manchester City at the top. And we've still got to play them both, of course. It could be an exciting finish to the season, couldn't it, after all? Anyway, we shall see. And we've still got the Continental Cup, of course, semi-final coming up against Aston Villa on the 5th of March, I think that is, which is the games, it's a week after the international break's over, isn't it? Anyway, Arsenal now pressing high at the pitch. Beth Mead goes in late there on Emma Evans, and it's going to be a free kick to Manchester United. And Beth may be fortunate not to get a yellow card. Gregory says Evans is frustrating me. Yeah, she is so far. She is so far, but we shall see. That was a bit unnecessary from Beth. She was maybe fortunate not to get a yellow card as well. We could have had 2 yellow cards, couldn't we? Rendition says there, Beth needs to be better with that pass. I think Beth's made a couple of not great passes. I say she's not in her best form, is she, at the minute? And maybe she just needs to play through it and it will come, because we know what a brilliant player she is. Of course, before her injury, she was probably the best player in the world. Anyway, Steen just won the ball high up the pitch. Oh, best pass there. Almost put Kim Little in, not quite able to do so. And now Manchester United can come forward over on that far side with Gase running past at Steph Catley. She's got a lot of pace, the Brazilian. It's her own goal that gave Arsenal lead. That's a decent pullback as well. But again, it's good defending from Arsenal. Not something that we've been noted particularly for this season, but that was good defending. And Steiner again working hard up the pitch there to try and win the ball. Looked like it may have been a free kick, but the referee says no. Manchester United back in possession on halfway. And it's Evans now on this near side. Plays the ball back to Millie Turner. Arsenal 1, Manchester United 0. Don't forget to give us a like, because it always helps Arsenal to score goals. And if you are new here, please consider subscribing, because we do cover the Arsenal women as well. Anyway, it's a ball played forward here. A little bit of space for Garcia on this near side. Pulls the ball back towards the penalty spot. Good defending, though, from Lotta Wubben-Moy. Now Beth Mead just fouled there by Gemma Evans, and she may well get a yellow card. And she'll maybe feel a little bit hard. She has got a yellow card. She'll probably feel a little bit hard done by them because Beth was lucky not to get a yellow card just a few moments ago for a foul on Evans. And now Evans has got a yellow card for a foul on Beth Mead, which wasn't a great challenge, to be honest. It was an elbow in the back. I mean, it's a clear fact. Probably is a yellow card, really, but Beth was lucky not to get a yellow card just a moment ago. So anyway, she's now going to have to be careful, isn't she? The two fullbacks for Manchester United have both been booked in the opening 33 minutes. That's good, isn't it? Gregory says Evans deserved that. Well, it was a yellow card, but she'll feel a little bit unfortunate that Beth didn't get one just before. Anyway, we don't mind, do we? The two fullbacks are both booked now for Manchester United, and we've got some quality in wide areas, haven't we? Can we exploit that? Beth Mead now. Oh, lovely little play there from Beth Mead. In fact, the referee's already given a free kick to Arsenal because it was Narsland that there fouled Katie McCabe. And Arsenal coming forward again up this near side. Beth Mead. A little bit of space. Plays the ball up the line into the box. Oh, that's a great ball. Victoria Plover pulls it back. Stina can't quite get on the end of it. Oh, it's entering. Oh, it's 2-0. Chloe Lacasse with the goal. Stina couldn't get the shot away, but the ball fell to Lacasse. She couldn't miss. Into the empty net, and it is 2-0. Brilliant stuff there. It was Vicky Palova's ball. It looked as though Stina was going to get on the end of it. She couldn't quite get there, and it came all the way to Chloe Lacasse at the far post. 2 goals in the week, another goal today. She's in great form, isn't she, the Canadian? Shame she's going away. A great run though from Vicky Palova. Look at that, brilliant running behind. She pulled the ball back. Stina couldn't quite get there. In fact, it was a Manchester United clearance from Katie Zellum. And it was headed into the empty net there by Chloe Lacasse. Again, a little bit fortunate maybe in some ways, but we don't care. An own goal and a Manchester United assist. Herman says, bravo, bravissimo. Rendition says, Lacasse Fox in the box. Well, she was there. And it was a Katie Zellum assist, an unfortunate assist there for her, but who cares? We don't mind, do we? Donna says there, Lacasse had a brilliant game on Wednesday. It was so good watching her. It was. She's having a brilliant game today as well. Just Kelly says, I like the stream and they scored. You're right. Everyone liked the stream. Exactly. It happens all the time, my friend. It happens all the time. Keep liking and we'll get more goals. Rendition says, if Jonas had played, we would have been top of the league. We'll never know, will we? We'll never actually know, but she certainly had a massive impact today. The journeyman there, of course, Lacasse indeed. It is Arsenal 2, Manchester United 0. We are in total control of this game. We're into the last 10 minutes of the first half. And what a great first half it's been. Couldn't really gone any better, could it? Let's be honest. We will like this all day long. And we'll take this all day long. Looks like we're heading 3 points behind Chelsea and Manchester City at the top of the league. They've written us off, haven't they? They were talking last night, wasn't they, that the title race is between City and Chelsea. And they've not really given us any chance. Well, now we're right back in it. And we've still got to play Chelsea and Man City as well, haven't we? Should we win both of those 2 games? Well, it could be a finish to the season, couldn't it? Arsenal again have won the ball high up the pitch there with Beth Mead, but Evans actually did well that time. And then Garcia trying to get past Katie McCabe, but she's conceded a throw. And Arsenal back in possession. 36.5 minutes played. Arsenal 2, Manchester United 0. And again, a bit like the Chelsea game, isn't it? We've really shown some quality here at the Emirates Stadium. And we've still got 2 more games to play, haven't we? Tottenham, of course, next month. And then the Leicester game was added on very recently. That's going to be towards the end of April. And, really exciting stuff. Jonas has got a nice brown coat on today. Not his normal winter stuff. It's very mild conditions, of course, for February. It's a nice jacket, actually. He looks quite smartly in his jeans and that. And I'm sure he'll be feeling a lot happier with life after this first few minutes. Anyway, it's a free kick now. Oh, Katie McCabe's just pushed over one of the Ella Toon, actually, in her desperation to get the ball to take this free kick. And in fact, the referee's got a yellow card in her hand. And the third of the 4 fullbacks on the pitch has just received a yellow card as well. Wayne says, Katie, customary yellow indeed. Pushing Ella Toon out of the way. You can't really do that, can you? Rendition says, please, Katie, don't get sent off. Yeah, it was a very silly push, yeah. She got sent off, of course, against Manchester United, didn't she, a couple of seasons ago? And that's her 6th yellow card of the season. Chantal says Mac yellow indeed. Gregory says, Katie got a yellow. We are going to win. Yeah, that usually happens, doesn't it? She does usually get a yellow in the games that we win. So let's hope that's a good sign. But she doesn't want to get herself another yellow card. Anyway, Leah Cadena plays the ball forward. Beth Mead, a little bit of space, actually, a little bit too much space, perhaps, but she's lost the ball, actually ran into a bit of trouble, and now Manchester United looking dangerous. Ella Toone, Kim Little was there, though. What a difference she makes. And Chloe Lacasse picking the ball up. Now it's fallen to Vicky Pelova. Arsenal now on a counter-attack. Can we get a third goal? But not on this particular occasion, because she plays the ball back again. And it's gone right back, actually, to Sabrina D'Angelo, the Arsenal goalkeeper. Now it's with Leah Cadena. Arsenal 2, Manchester United 0. 38.5 minutes played. This is good stuff from Arsenal, isn't it? We fully deserved this lead as well. And that is an injury on this near side. I think it's Katie McCabe's gone down injured. That ball played forward by Manchester United, looking for the run of Nikita Paris, but it's run all the way through to goalkeeper Sabrina. And now Katie will be able to get some treatment now. Oh, that's not a nice challenge, is it, from Gemma Evans? She's already been booked referee. Surely that's a second yellow card, that, isn't it? You'd say that's a second. If the referee sees that, that's a second yellow card for Gemma Evans. She's walking a tightrope here. And maybe she's just decided, because Katie's got a booking, to try and rile her up a bit. And that's certainly going to rile her up, isn't it, Katie, there? She just needs to keep herself calm and not do anything stupid in the next few minutes, because she won't have liked that challenge. It wasn't a great challenge on her. And Gemma Evans is facing a bit of a disciplinary tightrope at the moment. And Mark Skinner there, the Manchester United manager on the sideline, doesn't look very happy, does he, with how this game's gone? Not surprising, really, because it was a bright start, wasn't it, for Manchester United? And then it's all gone a bit wrong for them, isn't it? Never mind. Anyway, Katie McCabe's back up on her feet again. She's complaining to the referee. And I think she's got a point there, because that really is a yellow card foul. It is a yellow card foul. And she's already been booked. We don't want to see players sent off, do we? But if they're going to do silly things like that when they're on a yellow card, then quite honestly, it's their own fault, isn't it? Anyway, there is going to be Arsenal's ball, because the referee did stop the play for Katie to get some treatment now. And she's going to just drop the ball to Sabrina. Katie McCabe is still complaining to the fourth official. She needs to calm down. And Jonas is telling her she needs to calm down, because she's just got a yellow card herself. The last thing we need is Katie McCabe to do something stupid. But once that red mist descends, sometimes it's hard to stop it, isn't it? She just needs the next 5 minutes till half time just to calm herself down and get through this first half without doing anything stupid. Anyway, it is Manchester United coming forward now with Evans. And now she's found Garcia on this near side. Lucy Garcia tries to put a ball in, but it's deflected away. And then Leah Cadena completes it. It's not a great ball, actually, away. But anyway, Manchester United have been forced back into Wolseley's centre circle. And they're coming forward again now on this near side. Evans plays it back to Millie Turner. And she finds Gemma Evans again on this near side. She's going to have to be careful, you do, for the next foul that she makes. Stina's won the ball back again. She's worked so hard, Stina Blackstenius, and then she's won the foul as well. That's brilliant play from Stina there. Brilliant centre-forward play. Drop it in, winning possession, and then winning a free kick as well. She had a good first half, Stina. She may not have found the target yet. She's not really had an opportunity to. It's not quite fallen for, has it? But she certainly worked really, really hard. And yeah, she's I think maybe that they've been working with her on the training ground to get her to maybe drop deeper and link the play up more, rather than just be that out and out centre forward. And you can see the work that she's putting in a bit deeper today than maybe we're used to seeing her. And maybe that's what she's going to have to do if she's going to get a regular place in this team. But let's hope it doesn't take her away from, obviously, the goals that we know she can score. Anyway, she's coming forward now, trying to come forward now down this near side. Good defending, actually, from Millie Turner, who's had a decent first half for Manchester United, even though they are losing at 2-0. Herman says Katie is a feisty lady. She certainly is. Anyway, Arsenal going forward now. Chloe Lacasse. She goes past Hannah Blundell again. Can she get the cross in? She does the near post. Kim Little. It's going to come to Beth. Oh, poor touch. Oh, it's a penalty. Surely that's a penalty. It is a penalty. It was the foul there. It was Evans, and she's actually could be in trouble here because she has been booked. Beth Mead. It wasn't a great first touch, but she managed to get there for the second touch. Knocked it past the defender. And I've got a feeling Evans could be in big trouble here. But again, it's Chloe Lacasse causing the problems. A lovely cross flicked on by Kim Little. It was a poor touch, but the second touch wasn't. And then she's caught Beth Mead there. And that is as clear a penalty as you're ever going to get. Really, really clear penalty it was. And maybe Evans is lucky not to get a red card. She got caught out there and she's conceded the penalty. And this is a brilliant opportunity for Arsenal to get a third goal before half time. You'd imagine it's going to be Kim Little because she took that great penalty in the week. She'd missed a couple before, Kim Little, actually, hadn't she? So we certainly can't take for granted that she'll score, but she took a great penalty the other night, and I'm sure she is going to take this one. She is. Leah Volti just hands the captain the ball. Captain Kimmy to make it 3-0 and surely seal this victory before half-time. The referee is telling Mary Earps to get back on her goal line. Chantal says Evans having a nightmare. She is having a bit of a nightmare, yeah. And Mary Earps has got to stay on her line. Can Kim Little fire Arsenal 3-0 ahead from the spot just before half-time? This is a big moment in this game, maybe in this season. Kim Little against Mary Earps to make it 3-0. Go on, Kimmy, stick this away. Big, big moment. And can she get 2 penalties in 2 consecutive games? Kim Little from the spot. She sends her the wrong way. It is 3-0. And surely that seals it. There's relief and there's joy. And Arsenal are heading to a important victory and a really impressive performance. And it is 3-0 to Arsenal. Wow. We wasn't expecting this, was we? We certainly wasn't expecting this in this first half. Absolutely fantastic. It's been from Arsenal. Kim there sent the keeper the wrong way. Brilliant stuff. Gregory says 3 to the Arsenal rendition. Says Lacasse is smoking the right back. Indeed, she is having a great game. Chloe Lacasse. They're all playing well. You have to say they are all playing well. Herman says Kim is not so little, which is not little when it comes to character. You know, she's missed a few penalties, but she stepped up in a big moment here. Buried that penalty. It is 3-0 to Arsenal. We're into the last minute of this first half, and what an incredible first half it's been. We've got Warren in the chat there. He says, hi, all go girls. Indeed. Nice to see you, my friend. Hope you're well. Don't forget to give us a like, everyone, because that's why we're winning, because you're liking the show. Anyway, Arsenal now in complete and utter control of this game. 3-0 up. And maybe the title's back on, you know. Maybe the title is back on. Let's not get too carried away just yet. The journeyman says, Kim, 2 in a row, indeed. And Donna says, yes, indeed. Yes, it is 3-0. We're now into stoppage time at the end of the first half. There'll be some stoppage time, won't there? Because there's been 1 or 2 little injuries. It's 4 minutes, in fact, so there's going to be. But that's fine. We're 3-0 up. We don't mind too much about that, do we? We'll take that all day long. And Steph Catley there battling for the ball there does well. Puts it out though for a throw to Manchester United. Arsenal 3, Manchester United 0. What a first half it's been. Incredible. We thought it was going to be well, I'm not saying it's been an easy game, but we thought it was going to be a really, really tricky game, a really difficult game. But we have come out here and absolutely wiped them to pieces here. So good performance it's been. After a shaky first 5 minutes when we were worried, wasn't we? Thinking this could be a long old afternoon, but actually we've really turned on the style in this first half. It's been brilliant. It's been a repeat of the Chelsea game in many ways, hasn't it? And we stepped up to the mark when it matters. And Leah Cadena's got away with one there again, actually. A little bit of a mistake, but that's a good clearance. And Arsenal have now won the throw. We've played 1 of the 4. Warren says, yeah, hit that like button. It's free and helps us. Indeed, it does, my friend. It does. Thank you very much. Yeah, give us a like. And hopefully it means that we might see some more Arsenal goals in this game yet, because we've had 3 already. Well, 2 scored by Arsenal players and 1 an own goal. But we don't really care how the goals go in. We'll take any of them. And we've enjoyed all 3 of them today. And Manchester United now have got a big, big hill to climb. I say we haven't beaten them for a while. So it's a big moment. We haven't won this game yet. Let's remember that this defence is still likely to concede a goal or 2. Let's be honest, but we're 3-0 up, and from this point here, if he wasn't going to win this game, that really would be a disaster. Anyway, Chloe Lacasse, who's been the player of this first half by an absolute mile, does a really good run again over on that far side. Keeps possession for Arsenal. Leah Volti plays it square to Leah Cadena. This is great stuff. Greg says perhaps Terry's prediction will be right. Yeah, perhaps it will. He said 5-1, didn't he? And we're certainly heading for something like that now. Anyway, Katie McCabe on this near side does really well up against Gemma Evans. Plays the ball into the box, just cleared away. We've got Brennan. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us today for what has been a very, very good first half from Arsenal. We're midway through this stoppage time. It's a throw to Arsenal on this near side in front of the Manchester United bench. The manager, Mark Skinner, will be shocked. Really, won't he? Be shocked. It's such a nice jacket Jonas is wearing, by the way. Looking very smart you are today, Jonas. And let's hope that that brings us some luck, that jacket. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's a jacket that's made the difference today. Or maybe it's actually the team lineup. Maybe picking the right team lineup is what's made the difference. Maybe that's what it is. I think what's happened is I think Jonas listened to our show last night, and you know, we basically said the team we wanted, the team we didn't think he would pick, and he's basically picked it, hasn't he? And it's paid off. And I was coming forward again. Can we get a fourth goal before half time? Vicky Palova just fell over there. She was trying to shuffle that ball out to Chloe Lacasse, but Chloe Lacasse has won it back. And now Arsenal coming forward again. We still might get this fourth goal. Kim Little finds Leah Volti, and it's Chloe Lacasse again over on that far side. What a game she's having. And she get the crossing. She does get the crossing. Oh, if Stina would attack that near post, she might have had a goal. Man United cleared that away. But Lotta Wilbermoy steps in. Very solid at the back. She's been a brilliant tackle she made a little while ago. Stina again on the edge of the penalty area. Maybe that wasn't a great first touch. She's kept possession though. It's now with Vicky Palova, plays out to that far side. Not a great ball, but again, we've won it back. Stina on the edge of the box. Is she going to try a shot? Instead, she plays out this near side. Beth Mead can also get the fourth goal. Beth Mead's going to try a go herself. She goes to the byline. Can she pull the ball back? She does. Mary Earps has dropped it. Steph Catley's in. Beth Mead's in. Blocked. Oh, incredible stuff. Arsenal going for the kill here just before half time. Katie McCabe was fouled there on the edge of the area, but Arsenal keep possession. Leia Cadena now finds Katie McCabe again, who's done really, really well. She's battling away there for the ball. But how Arsenal didn't get a fourth goal there, I do not know. It was a shot came in from Steph Catley was blocked. Beth Mead's follow-up was blocked. Incredible, incredible stuff. And somehow Man United have survived, and they're still just about in this game. But not for very long. In fact, is that the half-time whistle? It may well be. And I think Man United will be pleased to hear that half-time whistle. It is Arsenal 3, Manchester United 0. Chloe Lacasse has been the star of that first half. Absolutely no doubt about that. After 5 minutes, you'd never have predicted this would be the half-time score, would you? Because quite honestly, we were looking as though we were under a lot of pressure in that early stage. But we came through it really, really well. We got the lead, wasn't it? What was it? 12 minutes or so played, wasn't it? It was a corner from this near side. Katie McCabe whipped it into the near post. It got deflected off the Brazilian Manchester United forward, Gase, and it went into an own goal. And that became 1-0. And from that moment on, really, we just grew and grew and grew into the game. Really, really strong performance. Chloe Lacasse, absolutely dangerous down that left-hand side. She got the second goal herself. Maybe the ball fell to a little bit, fortunately, actually. It was a good move initially. It was a great run from Vicky Palova. She pulled the ball back. It just wouldn't quite fall for Stina. Katie Zellam's block, and it fell to Chloe Lacasse, who just headed into the empty net for 2-0. And then just before half-time, it was 3-0. Beth Mead won the penalty. It was a foul by Gemma Evans, who's had quite a difficult first half there. And Kim Little, as she did the other night, stepped up from the spot, buried it, made it 3-0. And it was almost 4-0, wasn't it, right at the very end, when Steph Catley and then Beth Mead both had shots blocked inside the 6-yard box. It's been brilliant from Arsenal. It's Arsenal 3, Manchester United 0. And we are heading to 3 points off the top. Wow, what a great first half that was. Gregory says, good hard tackle by me. She's had a good first half. We've got a new member, guys. It is the Journeyman. Thank you very much for becoming a member. If you'd like to become a member yourself, please click the link down the bottom there. Gemma says, Russo for the kill. Yes, you'll probably come on and get a goal, I'm sure. Papu says, please give my membership back or else I will sue your channel in court. just buy a membership like everyone else. You got a free one for 1 month, which was very nice. I think it was Dan who gave you a free membership for 1 month, which was great. But you know, you don't get 2 for free, my friend. If you want to become a member, you're more than welcome. We love you here. But you would have to pay for it like everybody else does. So why not do that? Warren Ever says there's a 3 goals. Indeed, the 3 goals, we like that. Herman says you can never have too many goals. No, you can't have too many goals. You're right. And you know, 3's nice, isn't it? But it's only half time. Let's get another 3. But it is a very similar performance to the game against Chelsea, wasn't it? Where we scored 3 in the first half in that game, didn't we? And went on to win 4-1. And very, very similar performance today. Maybe we should play at the Emirates more often. I don't know if is that possible. Maybe play every game at home at the Emirates. Maybe is that what we need? Papu says, just joking. Don't well. Well, yeah. I don't think you really get very far if you try, would you? Let's be honest. You know, I don't think there's anything kind of illegal against not giving free memberships out when you already had 1 free membership. Anyway, we don't worry about that, do we? We are winning 3-0, and that's the main thing. And that's been a very, very good first half of football. Now, don't forget, if like us here on the channel, you do, excuse me, You do also follow the Arsenal men's team. We have got a show for you tonight, 7:30. It is going to be me with Lee and Neil. We are going to be looking back on the Arsenal men's game away at Burnley, which kicks off at 3:00. I'm not doing a watch along because I'm doing this watch along, and 2 watch alongs in one day is quite enough, isn't it? So I'm going to watch the game, and then we'll come back at 7:30. We'll get Lee and Neil in, and we'll talk about the game at Burnley, which hopefully Arsenal win, make it a good day all round, won't it? So join us for that if the men's team something that you follow as well. If not, don't worry though, because we do a lot of coverage of the women's games. Of course, we do. Warren says, when do we play Chelsea again? It is the 7th. No, it's the 15th of March. It's a Friday. They moved it, didn't they? It was going to be the 17th of March, but it's now the Friday, the 15th of March. So that's going to be a good game, isn't it? That's what a month's time. So we've got an international break, haven't we? We'll then come back, and I think. Who do we play? Is it Aston Villa in the semi-final? No, I think it's Tottenham first, isn't it? Then Aston Villa. And then it might well be the Chelsea game after that. Rajendra says 3-0, 3-0. I'm at the Emirates. Oh, you're at the Emirates. Wow, good stuff, my friend. If you see a good friend Andreas, please say hello to him. Funny enough, he was at the station earlier, Andreas, and he sent a message before, and someone just came up to him and said, "Oh, are you Andreas?" And just from watching him on the show. So it just goes to show, doesn't it? You know, people do watch us here on the channel, and people get recognised. So that was nice. Andreas enjoyed that. He loves being a part of the show, doesn't he, Andreas? And it's always good to have him involved. And he'll be doing the vlog for us as well again this week, which is going to be good. So we'll put that on the channel. It'll probably end up being tomorrow now, because obviously I've got the show tonight. I'll be watching the game after this as well. So busy times at the minute, isn't it? It's busy times, but we are enjoying it, of course, especially when we're 3-0 up. What more could you want in life? What more could you want? Warren says, is it a full crowd at the Emirates? I heard it was a sellout. Well, it's a sellout. I mean, I'm not quite sure if everybody's there. There does seem to be some empty seats here and there around. I know there's some train strikes and stuff like that going on. I think the travel's been a bit tricky, but yeah, there are some empty seats. But I mean, it's brilliant that it's sold out. It's going to be well over 55,000 in the stadium, which is great, isn't it? Rendition says, great performance. Just hope our players would cut out holding and shielding the ball when there are passing options. Don't know how many times we get caught in transition because of it. Yeah, we've done it a few times. I think Man United have done it a few times as well, haven't they? But no, I mean, it has been a great performance, and it just seems strange. Maybe, well, I don't know if it's strange, but it just seems to be, we picked the team that we all wanted him to pick. We all wanted Chloe and Stina in the starting lineup. We've been saying it for weeks. They're in the starting lineup, and we're 3-0 up at half time against Man United. Should he have listened to us a few weeks earlier? Maybe would we have beaten West Ham? Would we have beaten Spurs before Christmas if we played this team? We'll never know, will we? It's lots of things that we just don't know about, do we? I mean, Beth there actually was a terrible first touch from Beth. But her reaction was so quick to that she managed to knock the ball away from the defender to bring the foul. And that's brilliant play, isn't it? Brilliant play. Redandra says, playing much better. Yeah, it's a million times better, isn't it? Million times better. Yes, Manchester United haven't come here to defend. And that's maybe helped us. There's more spaces, and we've been able to exploit those spaces a lot more, haven't we? But yeah, it's a brilliant performance. It is a brilliant performance from Arsenal. It really is. And let's hope in the second half we can go on and more of the same. Don't just settle for 3-0. Let's push on and get some more. DMD is with us as well. How you doing? Obviously, give us a round of applause for that performance. It was outstanding, wasn't it? It really, really was. Let's hope that there's more to come in the second half. Apio says there. Do you the Red Devils will score with Arsenal's performance in the first half? Well, I mean, we've had one or two shaky moments at the back. They may well score, but I'm sure we've got more goals in us here. Greg says he heard us last night saying we'd take over. Yeah, that's probably what it was. I think that's what it was, actually. I think he watched the show and thought, oh, hang on a minute, maybe they've got some points there. Maybe I need to look at the team. And he's made the changes, and it's worked. So, actually, Greg, I think we should take the credit for this, not Jonas. We should take the credit for telling him the team to pick last night, because we did. Well, we've been saying it for weeks. It's not just last night. We've been saying this for ages, haven't we? Chloe and Stina should be starting games. We've said it and said it and said it. They finally start a game, and look at that score. And it's only half time. I don't like to say I told you so, but I told you so. Warren says, Yes, let's improve the goal difference. Yeah, the goal difference. We are obviously we're short on goal difference, aren't we, compared to those two teams above us? And when you look at how tight it now is, you know, if we were to beat Manchester City and Chelsea, which away from home would be a magnificent achievement, but say we did, we would then, all three of us would then be level on points. Assuming we won all the other games in between, but we'd be third on goal difference, and that would be astonishing, wouldn't it? So yeah, you know, in a game like this where it's going to be interesting to see what Manchester United's approach is in the second half, isn't it? Because, you know, most teams would have 3-0 down at half time. In the second half, they want to play for some pride, don't they? And, you know, the half time chat is, let's win the second half and see where we go. That's what they'll be thinking. Now, if we maybe slightly drop our level just a fraction because we think, oh, it's 3-0, the game's done, which sometimes it's easy to do, isn't it? And quite often when a game's 3-0 at half time, you don't always score in the second half, do you? For that reason. So, it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. Or Manchester United, maybe their heads will just go and we could just go on and score 5 or 6, which would be great for the goal difference, wouldn't it? But I don't know. I think the second half will be a different game, but we'll see. We shall see. Apio says, who do you think will win this season's WSL with Man City edging Chelsea yesterday? Well, we will, obviously. We're going to win this game today. We're going to beat both of them two, and then they'll slip up somewhere. We'll win every game and win the league, won't we? Of course we will. Edith says, bring on Russo in the second half. Well, I'm sure she'll come on in the second half, but let's not make changes too soon. Bearing in mind, in previous games where we've maybe been struggling, he's made the changes too late. So let's not make early changes today because we're winning 3-0. This team deserves more time on the pitch together. So I wouldn't, I'm sure Russo will come on later on in the game, maybe 75 minutes or something, if that's what the score is. Warren says, I want 6. Well, no, 6 would be great, wouldn't it? Let's be honest. 6 would be fantastic, wouldn't it? But anyway, let's not get too carried away quite yet. The journeyman says Arsenal still on. Yeah, I say win this game today, which it looks like we will. Absolutely, the title's still on. I mean, do I realistically think we'd win it? We would need to win away at City and Chelsea. Have we got that in us? We've got the players to do it. Absolutely, we have. But can we go to Chelsea and Man City away and win both of those two games? I don't know. And even if we did, looking at the goal difference, we would probably need both of those two teams then to slip up in another game, maybe draw a game here and there, and we'd have to win all the others. It's a big ask, isn't it? And I'm not saying it's impossible, but we've given ourselves a real tough job to do, haven't we? That defeat against West Ham a couple of weeks ago was probably the one. Imagine if we'd won that game, this win today would have put us level. All three of us would have been level at the top of the table. It would have been incredible, really. And we should have won that West Ham game, 1-0 up at half time. You know, that's going to be the one that could be this season's Birmingham game, couldn't it? That West Ham one, a game we should have won, and it might end up costing us. But I will still believe, while it's still possible, mathematically possible. Obviously, if we go to Chelsea and lose in a few weeks' time, then obviously that's it. It's over, isn't it? But if we go to Chelsea and win, as Man City did last night, I mean, I don't think Chelsea are the strong force they once were. I think they're vulnerable and they can definitely be beaten. Man City showed it. We'd have to be really solid defensively, but I believe we could win that game. And if we did, then wow, suddenly we are right back in it, aren't we? But let's see what happens. I'll keep believing until it doesn't look likely, if I'm honest. Warren says, if it ain't broke, exactly. Don't make changes too early. No, keep this team. This team needs time to play together because there's a few new relationships that aren't playing enough. So I would keep this team together for as long as we can. Yeah, make some changes at the end, of course. You've got to. You can't. You're not going to get the. You're not going to win the game with just 11 players, are you? So no. Avery says it's a stupid loss to Spurs and West Ham. Yeah, well, particularly that West Ham one. I mean, the Tottenham one was bad enough, but I say that West Ham one, if we'd won that game, look where we'd be now. We'd be level on points, pretty much. Anyway, we didn't, so we can't change it now. It says, Rich, I've not been able to get my Senior Red membership to make a new PW, but I never accepted it. Oh, right, okay. I don't know why. I'm not quite sure. Why I didn't do that. Abbas says, who scored? The first was an own goal from Gase. The second one was Chloe Lacasse, and then Kim Little scored a penalty. And Avery just given us the answer. There we go. Look, Greg says, we have the players. We can definitely win the league. we do have the players. I agree with you, but judging on some of the previous performances this season and stuff like that, I don't know. I say that those are the two games, aren't they? If we don't win away at Chelsea or City, or we don't perhaps win away to both of them, we probably won't be winning the league, will we? Because we would then have to rely on those two to drop points elsewhere. And with 8 games to play, how many games realistically have Chelsea got where they're likely to drop points? Yes, they could drop some silly points somewhere, but they often don't, do they? So we have to win those 2 games and then hope for the best, win all the others, and we shall see where we end up. Herman says Arsenal now has perhaps enough players as not to overwork the players. Well, yeah, we do, but he keeps, up until today, he's kept picking the same team, hasn't he? So we'll see. But he made some good changes today that we're happy with, and it's paid off. And let's hope that this is the start of a good run. I mean, all I want to say is, yes, I mean, look, for us to win the league from the position that we're in is difficult. But all we can do is try, and if we can win all our games, or as many games as we can, take it right down to the end of the season, maybe to the last game, then what more can we do? That you'd have to say that's a good effort. If we win the Continental Cup as well, then, you know, what more at this point in time, we'll take that, won't we? That will have to be a good end to the season. Not as good as, it won't be as good a season as we wanted. Anyway, Kyra Cooney crosses on at half time for Vicky Palova. Not sure if there's an injury issue there. Leah Galton has come on for Manchester United as well. They perhaps were more in need of changes than we were. But definitely start the second half. We're just about to start it now. It's going to be Arsenal attacking the goal to our left, the North Bank, and it's going to be Stina Blackstenius gets us off and underway in the second half. Arsenal 3, Manchester United 0, and we are looking to complete the job here, complete this victory, which would be, an opportunity now to, make a statement victory. I mean, it's been a statement victory already. Like he says there, agreed, Rich also needs to rack up the goal difference. Might come down to it. Well, it could well come down to it, yeah. In fact, they've taken off Gemma Evans probably because they were worried that she was going to get sent off. That's why Leah Galton's come on. So she'll be playing a little bit deeper maybe than she's used to. She normally plays further forward, but she's going to be playing in that full-back position for Manchester United in this second half. So we'll see what difference that makes. And it is Kyra Cooney Cross has come off for Vicky Palova. Let's hope it's not a bad injury. If it is an injury, you'd imagine it must be because Vicky was playing okay in that first half, wasn't she? Anyway, Kate McKay's going to take this throw over on the second half. Warren says, is Leah on the bench? No, she's not. She's picked up a bit of a hamstring injury apparently, so she's not on the bench today, Leah Williamson. But with international break coming, let's hope she can join up with the England squad. But if not, she can get herself fit to play, obviously, in our games coming up. Which is so important games, isn't it? Really important games that we've got coming up between now and the end of the season. So we want to see her fit for them, don't we? But no, she's not on the bench today, unfortunately. Anyway, it is a throw which Leah Galton's going to take over on that far side, the half-time substitute for Manchester United. And let's see what this second half brings. Not much has happened so far. It's been a little bit of a low-key start to this second period. Not surprising, really. Normally, when the team's 3-0 up, that tends to be what happens, doesn't it? It's seeing how the second half plays out, really. And hopefully we can get ourselves back into the groove again and get a few more goals. Because, the goal difference would be nice, wouldn't it? The goal difference would definitely be nice. And like he says, Chelsea are not winning the league. I see either we nick it or City go all the way. Yeah, maybe you're right. I wouldn't necessarily disagree with you. I think Chelsea look more vulnerable this season, maybe, and City at this moment in time are looking really good, aren't they? I thought it was a strong performance from them last night, Manchester City. Defensively, they were really, really good. And obviously, they've got that threat going forward, haven't they? Bunny Shaw, who's always going to score a goal, isn't she? She's brilliant. So, yeah, they look as though maybe it could be Man City's year, but who knows? Des says they're minor knock for Palova, according to Anna as well. Well, hopefully that's all it is then, a minor knock. I thought she played well in that first half. She's having a great season, isn't she? So let's hope it's nothing too serious. That'll be fine, won't it? Terry's with us. What time do you call this, Terry? I mean, look, it's nearly 1:45. What are you doing? He says, afternoon, Richard Greg, all in the chat. I'm listening, just putting a solar panel on my van roof. Just coming for a coffee. Will we definitely be here for the men's game. Coming, you're going to goals, only 2 more goals. Yeah, 2 more goals, and that would give us what you said. You said 5, didn't you? Chantal says that's what people have been saying the last 4 seasons and they still win. Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, obviously they do keep winning it, don't they? But I just feel as though now the competition is a little bit stronger, isn't it, throughout the whole league? Oh, now Arsenal got a counter-attacking opportunity here, Chloe. Oh, she wasn't offside. The linesman was desperate to get a flag up there. It was actually Stina Baxtenius. I didn't think she was offside. Anyway, everybody kind of stopped, assuming it was going to be offside, and it was. But anyway, let's see what happens. Anyway, Man United in possession now on this near side. Hannah Blundell plays the ball out of line to Nikita Paris, and she's just been robbed again by Steph Catley. And this is a good play from Arsenal. Kim Little puts Chloe Lacassin down this near side. In fact, it's cut out, but she's got an opportunity now. Kim Little goes around the outside. Good play from the captain. She had a great game today. Good to see her back, isn't it? And having such a big influence on the game. Lotta Woober-Moy runs into a bit of trouble there with Nikita Paris. And Nikita Paris was then fouled. And it's going to be a yellow card, actually. Is that a yellow card to Lotta? It is. Lotta Woober-Moy becomes Arsenal's second yellow card recipient. Of course, I'll give you 5 guesses who the other one was that got a yellow card for Arsenal. Yes, of course, we know it was Katie McCabe. And Lotta's just joined her in the book. Mendition says, is Leah on the bench? Lotta got a yellow, feeling uncomfortable. No, Leah's not on the bench. No, she's injured. Warren says, sure win the golden boot, but let's win. Sure, probably will win the golden boot. Yeah, she's very good, isn't she? And with Sam Kerr injured, of course. Avery says Leah out of hamstring. Yeah, Leah's out, unfortunately. Anyway, Stina's done well against hold the ball up. She's had a good game, Stina, today. She might not have scored yet. I'm hoping she gets her goal in the second half because she deserves it. Anyway, Steph now coming forward on this near side for Arsenal. Oh, she was tackled there by Nikita Paris. Good tackle, actually. But anyway, Arsenal have kept possession with Leah Volti. We've played 50 minutes. And Arsenal are in control of this game. Kyra Cooney-Cross plays it back to Lotta Woober-Moy. Kyra was a half-time substitute, just in case you're wondering why we haven't heard her name before in the game, because she's only just come on at half-time for the injured Vicky Palova. It's only a minor injury, we're being told, which is good news, isn't it? Because she's so important for this team at this moment in time. She's had a brilliant season. Anyway, the ball's now back with Sabrina D'Angelo midway inside the Arsenal half and plays the ball up this near side looking for Steph Catley, who tries to flick it on, but it was slightly over hit and it has gone out for a throw to Manchester United. Arsenal 3, Manchester United 0. It's a lovely scoreline, isn't it? Whether it's the men's team, whether it's the women's team, whether it's anything against Arsenal, against Manchester United, if it's 3-0, that is what we like to see. Atakunda says, hiya, what a nice game just from work, Hayden. Yeah, we're doing very well, enjoying this game, we have to say. Greg says, do we get enough sun for solar panels? Well, obviously we don't. I read an article actually recently that said that solar panels don't really work in the UK because of our climate, but they don't want it to be hot, do they? They're trying to, it makes no sense, does it? They're promoting solar panels and yet they're trying to stop the sunshine, which seems a little bit counterproductive, doesn't it? Maybe we should make the earth hotter so we get more sunshine and the solar panels will work, won't they? I don't know, just the thought, maybe. Rather than flying these aeroplanes over and putting clouds all over the sun to block the sun out, why don't they just allow more sun? Then the solar panels will work, won't they? But anyway, what do I know? Warren says, predictions for the Burnley game. I think it'll be a tough game, actually. Burnley's never an easy place to go. I know we've got a good enough record there. It's always a tight game, isn't it? We tend to win like 1-0 usually, don't we? Stuff like that. It is a difficult game there. Obviously, I think we'll win. Well, I think we'll win maybe a little bit easier. I'm going to go 3-1. I think Burnley might score from a dodgy set piece. I think we'll win 3-1. And that'll be good, won't it? But yeah, you'd imagine so, wouldn't you? Lucky says the best thing to do is to win all the remaining 8 games and hope for the best. That's all we can do, isn't it? That is all we can do. I mean, we can't control what other teams do. We only control our own results, don't we? So yeah, let's win all our games. And if it's enough, it'll be brilliant. If it's not enough, then you can say at least we did everything that we could have done, having blown it against West Ham. At least we did everything we could have done after that. And if we win all our last 8 games, I'll be reasonably happy actually, because if we win the Continental Cup, win our last 8 league games, that will be as good an end to the season as we could get. And I think we'll all be pretty happy because it's going to guarantee us top 3 as well, isn't it? Warren says that's all you can do. Exactly, yeah, that is all you can do. Yeah. Terry says, yes, I live in sunny Herne Bay. It's like Australia, but 30 degrees cooler and less sunshine, isn't it? That is. But yeah, I mean, you probably get more sunshine in Herne Bay than some other places in the UK. But they don't want it to be hot, do they? They're trying to stop it being hot. So I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense anyway. Arsenal are coming forward now. Beth Mead in position. It's been a little bit of a flat. Stina Blackstenius. It's been a bit of a flat second half. Finds Steph Catley on his near side. Can we get a fourth goal, which could then go on and lead to a few more? Yeah, don't you? Anyway, Chloe Lacasse again going around the outside, but that was better defending actually there from Maya Letitia. But Chloe Lacasse has been the star of the show here by quite some distance, hasn't she? She's been brilliant today. It's just a shame she's going to be missing for the next couple of games after the international break because she's away with it. Unless, of course, Canada get knocked out early on, then maybe she might be back for the next game after the break. But anyway, she is going away after this game. Emily Fox, of course, has already gone. And you have to say we've not really, we haven't missed her today, have we? I thought I was a little bit worried about Emily Fox being away for this game, but as it's turned out, we haven't really missed her at all, have we? Which is good news. But we have got a big squad, so we shouldn't really miss one player, should we? Chantal says, what games will she miss? Well, it depends how I mean, when's the tournament doesn't start for a couple of weeks yet, does it? So she may well miss the Chelsea game as far as that, maybe. Depends how they do, doesn't it, I suppose? If they get knocked out early on and she comes back, she might be playing again. But we'll see. Anyway, the ball's now back with Manchester United defensively, tries to play the ball for all mistake at the back. There was it, Lotta Wubben-Moy misjudged that ball, and now Gaze is running clear here. But she's running to Leia Cadena. That's good defending that time from Leia Cadena, who had a shaky start to the game, but she made up the ground there. A little bit of a mistake there from Lotta Wubben-Moy, just misjudged that ball. Maybe Leah Vaulty missing it in front of her didn't help. It looked as though Gaze was going to come through into the penalty area, but really good defending from Leia Cadena. It is going to be a corner to Manchester United, though, but it could have been so much worse. And we want to try and keep a clean sheet, don't we? Because we haven't had too many this season. And this is a great opportunity to get one, isn't it? Anyway, it is a corner on this near side to Manchester United, which Katie Zellum is going to take. Plays it to the edge of the box, actually. A bit of a strange corner. The ball played back into the box. The header comes in from Nikita Paris. I looked like she was offside. She's put it wide anyway. In fact, she was offside. Terry says, only doing solar on the van roof because where I'm working, I need a 240 volt to charge my tools up. Oh, well, there you go. That's fair enough, isn't it? Lucky says, we can all agree from now on, the catch starts over forward when back. Well, that bad decision, is it Jonas's decision? It'd be silly if he doesn't he? Gabriel T says, what's your prediction, Arsenal versus Burnley? I'm calling 2-1. Yeah, 2-1 I do. I say I've gone for 3-1. I think it'll be a difficult game, though, because although they struggle, especially at home, you know, they play some good football at times, Burnley, don't they? They do leave themselves a little bit open at the back, though, and I think we'll exploit that. But they may well score. I think we'll win, let's be honest. Lucky says the Gold Cup ends on the 10th. Oh, we'll be back for the Chelsea game. That's not. We could be back before then if they get knocked out. But that's good news. And I wasn't really sure exactly when it finished, but even better. So she'll definitely back for the Chelsea game, which we're going to need her for the Chelsea game, aren't we? We're going to need everybody. Everybody needs to be fit and firing. Terry says, good to see Paris has got her Arsenal shooting boots back on today. Yes, she has, yeah. The ones that don't know where the goal is. And that's exactly the one she's got on today, which is good. Anyway, I've got a throw over on that far side. Katie McCabe finds Stina Blackstenius, battles away well for the ball. And Arsenal in possession over on that far side. Kyra Cooney cross plays it back to Lotta Wubben-Moy. Touches it off to Leia Cadena over on that far side. Plays it forward. This is nice football from Arsenal. Katie McCabe now over on that far side. Keeps the ball in. Can she get the cross in? Gets it back onto that left foot. Now she's going to line up across. She does get across to the near post. Stina's in. Oh, almost a fourth goal. Mary Earps just about got to that ball first. Great play from Katie McCabe over on that far side. What a great cross that was. Whipped in. And Stina was there trying to get on the end of it. Any touch that Stina got on that would surely have been a goal. She couldn't quite stretch enough, and Mary Earps was there. Good goalkeeping, as you would expect from Mary Earps. Gregory says they're so very close to number 25. Indeed, it was. And Stina deserves a goal today for the work she's put in. She's played well. She played well the other night without scoring. Be nice for her to get that goal, wouldn't it? She's scored 11 this season. Incredible. When she's, I don't know what a goal ratio per minute on the pitches, but it'll be up there with the top players in the league, won't it? I mean, Bunny Shaw scored all those goals, but she plays every game. So I would say her goals per minute on the pitch must be as good as Bunny's, if not better. Greg says now's a good chance to play Stina and Russo together for the last 20 minutes. It is. Will he do it? My guess is no. I think he's going to bring Viv on and Russo, and he'll take off Chloe Lacasse, and he'll probably take off Stina. Anyway, Arsenal coming forward again now over on that far side. Kim Little does really well. Can she get a cross in? She can't because it's deflected, but it's a corner to Arsenal instead. Lucky says, I'm confident beating Chelsea, not City, though. It's a big ask to beat both of those two away from home, isn't it? We beat them both at home in the league. Can we beat them both away? Wow, that would be something, wouldn't it? Terry says, if we can put 3 past Mary and it looks like it's going to be more, I don't want her at Arsenal anymore. Well, there've been some funny goals, actually, in this game. Obviously, one of them was a penalty. Anyway, it's a corner to Arsenal, and now a chance to get a 4th goal, maybe. Katie McCabe whips this corner against the near post. It just missed everybody, and Kyra Cooney cross wasn't maybe expecting it to come to her, but she should keep this in on this near side. In fact, she doesn't. It's gone out. It's going to be a throw to Manchester United. Viv there warming up was claiming it was Arsenal's ball, but it wasn't given that way. Gabrielle says they should just sit back there 3-0 up and should protect the lead. Yeah, but it'd be nice to get a few more goals, wouldn't it? These are the sort of games where it's not very often you can be 3-0 up in front of a big crowd at the Emirates. I think everyone wants to try and make the most of it, don't they? And, try and get some more goals. Why not? Anyway, Chloe Lacasse has just committed a foul on Nikita Paris, on Gayas, sorry. It's going to be a free kick to Manchester United. We've played 60 minutes, and it's been a rather good 60 minutes, hasn't it? Let's be honest. It is Arsenal 3 and Manchester United 0, and we will take that all day long, won't we? Don't forget tonight, 7:30, we are back for the Arsenal Burnley review. A poor back pass has put Stina in. Is this going to be the goal? Oh, good save for Mary Earps. She kept herself big, the England goalkeeper there. And, I may not have given it away again. Katie McCabe running through, tries a shot. It's blocked. Arsenal now looking really, really dangerous in this part of the game here in the second half. It's back again inside the box. Shot comes in. It's at the inside of the post from Beth Mead. Almost 4-0. And still Man United can't get it away. The pressure is building again. Chantal says Skinner will surely be sacked now. Well, maybe he will. But if we win this game 6 or 7-0, he probably will be, won't he? It's a bit like the Chelsea game, wasn't it? When we had all those chances at the end on the counter-attack and we could have scored a few more. We just had a big chance there. Stina had a big chance, a poor back pass. It was a good save for Mary Earps. And then Beth Mead's hit the inside of the post. Maybe Stina should try to go around the keeper there rather than trying to slide it past her. Maybe easy to say from sitting here. But that seemed to be maybe the better option there. But anyway, lovely play. And Beth Mead's shot beat Mary Earps at the inside of the post. Wow, that was unlucky, wasn't it? That was almost Beth Mead's customary Emirates goal, wasn't it? Warren says, let's go for the kill. Exactly, yeah. I agree with her. Lucky says, Earps' hype is so over. Well, I don't know if it is. Another change there. Gase has gone off and Rachel Williams is coming on for Manchester United. A change up front for them. But I agree with Warren. Let's go for the kill indeed. Let's go for the kill. I would love to see us score 4 or 5 here, 6, make a big statement. Yes, Manchester United haven't played particularly well after the first 5 minutes, but even so, to beat a team like that as easily as this is impressive, isn't it? And on the back of that Chelsea victory at the Emirates as well. Of course, we did lose our next game after that, didn't we? Let's hope we've learnt from that. Anyway, Kim Little now coming forward over on that far side for Arsenal. What a difference she's made today, Kim. She's been brilliant in that midfield. Lotta Wooben now pings the ball up this near side to Steph Catley. Beth Mead, Chloe Lacasse has got ahead of her here on this near side. She's done well. Chloe Lacasse won the throw. Maybe not been quite as influential in this second half as she, the Canadian. In fact, she was offside anyway. Chantal says Gase has been hooked. Toon has been ghosted. Indeed. No Man United players really shone, have they? I think their best player has probably been Millie Turner at the back, actually. And I think that shows how this game's gone for them. But we don't care about that, do we? We don't care about that at all. We just enjoy the fact that we're winning 3-0 and looking for some more goals. And we could have also got some more goals as well. But anyway, like he says, if we can just learn how to overcome low blocks, I see us winning the league. Well, we've only got 8 games to do it. And 2 of them won't be low blocks, will they? Because Man City and Chelsea certainly won't play a low block at home against us, will they? So it's going to be interesting, isn't it, to see how that works out. Anyway, Leo Volti thinks the ball up this near side looking for Steph Catley, which is not going to get there. Hannah Blundell's there, gets it back to Mary Earps. Oh, that was a strange kick out there from the England goalkeeper. And he's going to be a throw to Arsenal on this near side, which Steph Catley is actually going to take. And this is good from Arsenal. Really good. And Steph Catley there. It's a good run from Beth Mead, but the throw didn't quite reach her. But Leah Volti chips it into Kim Little. Arsenal complete control of this game, playing some nice football as well, you have to say. And we've got 3 goals, could easily have had a couple more. Beth was at the inside of the post in this second half. Now it's Lotta Wubbenmoy. Plays the ball forward to Kim Little. Now it's with Leah Volti. Plays it forward here to Chloe Lacasse. Steph Catley tried to give it back to Chloe Lacasse. It was cut out, though, well, actually, in the end by the substitute, I think it was, for Manchester United. Anyway, they're back in possession again. Terry says, even Chelsea beat Man United 3-1, and Man United were rubbish that day. Well, yeah, they were, but anyway, Hadda says, I told you yesterday, Friedel, you did. And it might be 4-0 now. Christina's in behind again. The angle's a bit tight. She needs a bit of support, maybe. Stina plays it across the box to Kim Little. That's Beth Mead. Can Beth Mead score? Deflected, hit the post again. Oh, Beth Mead's hit the post twice. It's come back to her again. And it's gone wide. Incredible. Beth can't quite get her Emirates goal today. 2 more big chances for her there. She's hit the post twice there last 5 minutes. Incredible this was. Lovely move from Arsenal. And Beth Mead shot it. It looked like he might have took a deflection. It did take a deflection off Maya Letitia and hit the post. It would have been Beth Mead's goal, of course, had it gone in. It's hit the post off the deflection. Wow, incredible. Chanel Tantel says there, Mead versus post today. Indeed it is. And Gregory says she found both posts now in the middle. Let's hope so. I think Stina's been taken off, actually. And so he's not playing Russo and Stina together. She played well today, Stina. She didn't get a goal, but that's a brilliant performance, you have to say. She was magnificent against Stina. Alessia Russo's coming on. Why not play them together? Why not play them together for 20 minutes or 25 minutes, as it turns out? Anyway, what can you say? It is going to be Alessia Russo coming on. It's almost like he's desperate Yaris is desperate to get another goal, isn't it? Anyway, it's a corner. Beth Mead takes it. The edge of 6-yard box header comes in, but it's cleared away. Kyra Cooney cross on that far post, plays it back to Katie McCabe. Can Arsenal get some more goals here? We've certainly been unlucky in the second half not to score a couple more, haven't we? Beth in particular. She's got the ball now, Beth Mead, on this near side. And she's been a threat in this game. The ball's actually fell. In fact, it's not. It's a free kick there. Beth has given away a free kick. So there you go. Let's see what the rest of this game brings. Journeyman there giving a round of applause to Stina, who did have a great game, you have to say. Maybe she deserved a bit more minutes on the pitch, perhaps, when she's not played as many minutes lately. But anyway, a good impact from her first start in the WSL for a very long time. Anyway, Leah Galton now on that far side for Manchester United. Greg says, can't believe you won't play them together. No, I can't believe you won't play them together either. Opportunity like this as well today. Gabrielle says that Man United defending has been bad. It has been bad, yeah. But you've got to exploit it, haven't you? And we've managed to do that. We could have scored 5 goals. And anyway, Terry says we need more likes for the 4th and 5th goals. Come on, chat. Indeed, we do. We need more likes. I don't know what we're on, actually, because I've not really checked. But anyway, we need more of them, wherever many there are. Isn't it? You can never have enough likes, can you? It's like you can never score enough goals. It's the same thing, isn't it? You can never have enough likes. But let's have a look, shall we? Let's see how many likes that we've got and how many we need. Where are we? What are we doing here? We're on 46. 46? That's not enough, is it? We need to get about 80 or 90, don't we, really? Come on, guys. Just give us a like. Let's sort this out. Let's not be shy with the likes. Especially we're coming forward again. It's going to be Chloe Lacasse. Is she going to get a second goal? Chloe Lacasse. Oh, she couldn't quite squeeze it past Mary Earps. It's going to be another corner to Arsenal. Really, we should have scored 7 or 8 goals in this game, shouldn't we? Let's be honest. We have absolutely ripped them to pieces at times. But so far, we haven't managed to get a goal in the second half, have we? Despite numerous close misses. And in fact, it came back off Chloe Lacassa. It was a goal kick to Manchester United. Warren says over 100 in the chat. Come on, guys. Yeah, come on, guys. Give us all a like. Let's get 100 likes, shall we? I think Arsenal deserve it today, don't they, for the performance? It's been so good. Anyway, Manchester United now trying to come forward. Good defensive play there from Lotta, Wover, Moy. Again, just a decent game. Just that one little mistake she made a little bit earlier, which wasn't totally her fault, actually. But anyway, it was a mistake. Now, Nikita Paris on this near side. She had a really good start to the game, didn't she, Nikita Paris? And then she's faded away, like most of the Man United players have, in actual fact. Anyway, it's a throw on this near side. And now it's going to be another substitution for Manchester United. And now Nowland's gone off and Hayley Ladd is coming on. And there is 20 minutes to play. 20 minutes to play. I've just had my part run result for actually. I got a PB this morning, by the way, guys. I got a PB. There you go. Which is good, isn't it? And I actually came 5th in my age category, and I'm quite happy with that. But anyway, it was a tough run as well. But there'll be a video out later, so you can watch it. You can see how hard it was. And Paul had some fun as well, as I'm sure you'll see. Anyway, Man United now coming forward up this near side, and Arsenal won the ball back again with Leah Volti. Lotta Wu and Moy. Leah Volti against played well today. Now it's back with Leia Cadena. And this has been great stuff from Arsenal. But Man United now coming forward. Are they going to try and get a consolation? And they might do here, actually. Nikita Paris, she's gone a little bit wider than she wanted to. Decent save at the near post, so by Sabrina. She'll be desperate for a clean sheet, won't she? Greg says, should have at least 90 likes by now. Got to realise likes mean goals. Yeah, I think some people don't get it, do they? Likes mean goals, they do. And that's why we've not scored in the second half, maybe. So you need to get your finger out, guys. Come on. Anyway, Amar and Andreas are meeting up after the game. So if you guys want to meet up with them, anyone who's at the ground, I know Rajendra was at the ground, isn't he? If you want to meet up with them, then go and meet them because it'll be fun. Anyway, Man United are now coming forward over on that far side, but Russo's working hard to win the ball back and does win the ball back against her former club. Of course, she'd love to score against them, wouldn't she? Kim Little now. Chloe Lacassa's got through. If Kim Little can pick the pass, she didn't. Instead, she's gone the other way to Beth Mead. It wasn't. She didn't make the right decision there. It's usually she does make those good decisions, doesn't she? But she doesn't. Gabrielle says they're Arsenal, Burnley. Well, it's not. You don't need to worry about it. It's the same team every week. And go, it's the same lot. Well, there you go. It's obviously going to be, isn't it? It never makes changes. Anyway, Nikita Paris now going on her own. Good tackle from Lotta Wuba Moy. And in the end, there's an offside, is there? And it is an offside. Wade says, Andrea said 2-2 as well. I'm sure he's glad he's wrong. Oh, he is absolutely glad he's wrong. Yeah. He did say 2-2, didn't he? You're right. But I mean, not surprising, really, to be honest, because I don't think any of us really expected that we would win this game as comfortably as we do. Warren said same result. Well, I'm not sure it'll be the same result. I think it'll be a much tighter game. Burnley have got a lot to play for themselves, haven't they? They desperately need points. Chloe Lacassa has just been fouled there by Hayley Ladd. And Hayley Ladd's maybe lucky not to get a yellow card. Anyway, the early game in the Premier League, Brentford 0, Liverpool 3 now. Nunes, McAllister and Salah back from the African Cup of Nations, of course. And Liverpool are looking strong, aren't they? And they're 3-0 up. Anyway, Arsenal now coming forward over on that far side. Beth Mead plays the ball forward. Kyra Cooney-Cross gets on the end of it here. She's going to have a run at Ella Toon. Nice play from Kyra Cooney-Cross. She's going to go all the way. This could be a great goal, but in the end, she decides to lay it off instead to Katie McCabe. And there she's good from Arsenal. Katie McCabe inside the box. Is she going to score? Oh, straight into the arms of Mary Earps. Arsenal really should have had 4 or 5 more goals in this game, let's be honest. It's been so dominant. Katie McCabe, lovely 1-2 with Kim Little. And maybe it needed a right foot shot really from that angle. The left foot made it easier for the goalkeeper, Mary Earps. And she's made a couple of good saves in this game, Emirates, actually. It certainly isn't her. It certainly isn't her fault, is it, that Man United losing this game 3-0, but we'll take it all day long, won't we? Absolutely. It's been a brilliant, brilliant Arsenal performance. What more could you want from it? Brilliant stuff. Anyway, Man United now coming forward. Nikita Paris is going to keep this in. She does, but she's offside anyway, and it was a poor cross. And we are seeing the Arsenal Nikita Paris today, aren't we? As opposed to the earlier this season at Manchester United, when of course she's got a lot of goals, hasn't she? She has scored a lot of goals. But she hasn't got a sniff today. And I was making 2 more substitutions. It is going to be Frida Marnham and Viv Miedemar to come on. And not sure who's going off yet, but we shall see. But it's good to see Viv back from a little injury that she's had. She's been out for the last few games with a couple of little injury problems. And Frida's not quite been at her best, has she? But let's see. So it's Beth going off. Beth Mead's going off. Wasn't to be her day today. She generally gets a goal out of the Emirates, but at least she's played Manchester United at the Emirates without getting badly injured, as of course did last season. So we are pleased about that, aren't we? And Frida's on for her. And it's Kim Little going off for Viv. So Kim Little's going off. Still not maybe 100% fit, is she? But had a great game today. Got herself a goal from the penalty spot. And with 15 minutes to play, Viv is coming on. And along with Frida Marnham as well. So let's see what difference these substitutions make. Wayne says, Frida Marnham off the bench. How the hell is this club not first in the league? Yeah, Frida and Miedemar off the bench, yeah. That is a question that we have all asked ourselves on several occasions. But anyway, it is what it is. And yeah, there you go. But anyway. It is a thrown out to Arsenal on this near side. Jonas is looking. I like his jacket. It's a lucky jacket, isn't it? And he's getting the 2 youngsters to warm up as well. Vivienne, Leah, and Katie Reid as well are both getting warmed up. Will they see some Emirates action today? Wouldn't that be nice, wouldn't it? Regis says, hello, Richard. Oh, my God, I can't believe it's the girls are 3-0 up. No, they've been brilliant today. They really have been brilliant today. Fully deserve it. Should be 6 or 7 up, if we're totally honest. Anyway, Steph Catley coming forward now. Is there going to be more goals in these last 15 minutes that remain? You do imagine there probably will be. But we'll see exactly what happens. Anyway, the ball played out to that far side. Katie McCabe plays it up the line. Chloe Lacassa's now gone over to that right-hand side following the substitutions. Anyway, Kyra Cooney-Cross now in possession for Arsenal. Plays it back to Leah Cadena, who's had a good game following a shaky start. She's picked up a lot, hasn't she? Anyway, the ball played up this far side. And Chloe Lacasse is after it, but she's not going to get there. But she has won Arsenal a throw, and really, really impressive performance it's been as well from her. So Lumba's with us as well. How are you doing? Good to see you. Regis says, I'm out on a picnic with office colleagues, so literally forgot about the game. Well, that's just not acceptable, is it, really? It's not acceptable. But anyway, Melvin Mallard has just come on for Manchester United. It's surely too late for her to make too much impact on this particular game, you feel, but she's going to get some minutes here. Twillenber says, you beat us, hopefully you win the league. Well, that'd be nice. I'm not sure if we will, but we'll see. It's still possible, and that's all you can hope for, isn't it? It is the hope that generally kills you. Anyway, Lotta Woobermoy now finds at Frida Marnham. Frida Marnham turns away from the challenge of Mallard, who's just come on. And then Lotta Woobermoy plays it across to Leah Cadena. This is nice from Arsenal. This is really nice from Arsenal. Kyra Cooney-Cross. Oh, she maybe took too long to pass that ball. She has managed to keep possession over on that far side. Maybe she should have passed it to Chloe Lacasse a little bit earlier, which is great play. Kyra Cooney-Cross looked for Russo at the near post. Man United do clear that one away, but Arsenal going to have picked up possession. That's a shot from Katie McCabe from distance. That was always going wide. And that attack again comes to nothing. But it's been one-way traffic for most of this game, really, hasn't it? Let's be honest. And we are heading for a brilliant victory today. And they have just announced the crowd, Wayne's given us it there, 60,160, a WSL record. And the records just keep getting broken, don't they? Roger says there, City goals won at Kings Meadow, results are going our way. They are. Results are going our way. But Man United, they're looking for a consolation. Good save from Sabrina. Oh, and great defending there. Oh, great defending again from Arsenal. Wow, Steph Catley and then Leah Cadena there throwing themselves. We're 3-0 up. They're throwing themselves in the way there to try and get this clean sheet. That is great defending, isn't it? You've got to say that is brilliant stuff. And that's what we need to see more of, don't we? We'll need to see more of this in some of these tough away games. That's a good save from Sabrina. Steph Catley there. What a great bit of defending that was on Lucia Garcia. And then the follow-up effort, it was Rachel Williams' first effort, actually. Good save with Sabrina's legs. And then Steph Catley there threw herself at that. Wow, that is brave defending there. And then Leah Cadena as well. That is what you want to see, don't you? Fully committed defending from Arsenal there. Brilliant stuff. Incredible that was. And yeah, that's what incredible, wasn't it? Brilliant. That's exactly what we need. Exactly what we needed there. Yeah, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And it is going to be I don't know what the referee's given here, actually. But anyway. Is there an injury, though? Because I think Steph Catley may have come out of this like worse, because it was her that threw herself at the ball, actually, which maybe was it actually really there for her to win? I'm not sure, but she did. And she certainly risked an injury there. Hopefully she hasn't got an injury, but there seems to be a break in play now. They're showing the 3 goals again. And we can see them again. We don't mind. We'll watch them goals again all day long, won't we? Because they were brilliant. And it's what is bringing us these 3 points today. And they are going to be 3 really important points as well. And let's hope that it's a springboard, isn't it, for us to go on now and finish the season really strongly. Anyway, there's a break in play. It must be Steph Catley that's injured. Sabrina's okay. Leah Cadena's okay. She was also involved in that brilliant piece of defending. Wayne says there, that Garcia has been good for you. I know she's a decent player. She always causes us problems, don't she? Terry says, at last the girls have shown some heart and passion indeed. Chantel says, I don't think United have a proper number 9. They never replace Russo. No, you're right. I mean, Rachel Williams, I suppose, but she's not anywhere near good enough, is she, for what they need? Roger says they're sorry to miss most of this clash, but yeah, we've got a cable connection, so I'll watch men's game for sure. Lucky says, I hope we keep this momentum after the international break. Yeah, that's what we need to do. Gabrielle says there, come on, please, I want Sabrina to have a clean sheet. Yeah, it looks like everyone wants Sabrina to have a clean sheet. It is Steph that's getting some treatment now. I say that was brave defending that. She just threw herself at it, head first, straight into Garcia there to prevent the goal. Really brave defending. She's come out of it. Will she be able to continue? I'm not sure if she will. It could be a concussion. I mean, that was mad defending, really was mad. But it's what you need to do, don't you? If you want to keep clean sheets, if you want to win games, you want to win titles, you have to put your body on the line. And she's done that. I think she's going to come off. It looks like Caitlin Ford's coming on. I think Katie McCabe will come across to left back, you would imagine. And Steph is going off following that injury there. But wow, what a brave piece of defending that was. Absolutely amazing. And it's kept the clean sheet intact. Katie McCabe's going to play left back. I'm not sure she's going to play right back, actually. Chloe Lacasse potentially, I'm not sure. Anyway, Steph is going off. Chantel says, Steph threw herself, maybe connection. Yeah, I think it probably is a concussion. Sorry, yeah. Gregory says Catley gave all for Arsenal. She certainly did there, didn't she? She absolutely gave everything. Left it all out there, and now she's had to go off, and Caitlin Ford is coming on in place of her compatriot from Australia, of course. We're just trying to figure out who's going to play right back. Maybe we're going to go free at the back potentially. I'm not sure. Not sure who drops into that right back position. Anyway, Sabrina D'Angelo takes the goal kick, and Arsenal just need to keep showing that spirit there that we just showed there. Anyway, Kate McCabe is now playing left back, and she's in possession, and she's put under pressure from Garcia, who is still batting away for every ball, even though they are losing 3-0. And in fact, it is a throw to Arsenal. Katie McCabe's been in the battle today, hasn't she? But she loves that, don't she? She loves a good battle, does Katie McCabe. Anyway, Viv now, not had much of the ball since she came on, but that's a good pass out to that far side. And Caitlin Ford's first touch, really. Tries to play the ball back through to Viv. Now she will do. Viv just touches off. It'd be nice to get a Viv goal, wouldn't it? Leah Volti plays out to that far side to Caitlin Ford. Played into the box. Russo's not going to get there, or is she going to get there? She does. Plays it back to Viv. Is this going to be an opportunity? Just maybe a touch took her a little bit away. And the ball's played now to Lotta Woobermoy. Arsenal firing up the pressure into the last 6 minutes of normal time. Katie McKay's ball towards the far post, looking for Caitlin Ford, headed away. And then Chloe Lacati looks as though maybe she's playing right back, actually. Or is it Kyra Cooney Cross? One of those two seems to have gone across there. But anyway, Leah Cadena now brings the ball forward. And Arsenal trying to win it back, but it's a free kick there. LG says, this result doesn't change my opinion on Jonas. He'll probably lose the next game writing off this win. Well, that's what happened last time against Chelsea, didn't it? But let's see what happens. I'm not saying this game necessarily changes anything, but it does change the fact that now we're suddenly right back in the title race. We're only 3 points off the top with 8 games to play. I mean, wow, it's a good position to be in, isn't it? So what I think it means is it's certainly going to mean that it's bought Jonas some time. And you have to say that, we've criticised him for his team selections. He picked the team we all wanted today, and we've won the game 3-0, or we're winning the game 3-0 with 5 minutes to play. You have to say that he could have made these changes to games earlier on. I absolutely agree. But, let's see. The next game, as Wayne says, is Tottenham. Indeed, it is. And then, of course, it's Villa in the semi-final. So we don't want to lose either of those 2 games, do we? Fair enough. Didn't we play Spurs after we'd thrashed Chelsea at the Emirates? We then played Spurs and lost, didn't we? So, but that was away, of course, not at the Emirates. And I'm sure we won't lose to Spurs at the Emirates. But let's just wait and see. Arsenal again have won the ball back high up the pitch with Leah Volti, who's had a great game. Viv getting involved as well. And I just can't get out over on that far side. That's gone out. It's going to be a throw. Cordelia says, Leslie Russo, indeed. Leslie Russo has not had much impact on in this game, but it doesn't matter, does it? Because we're winning anyway by 3-0. The damage was done in that first half. Brilliant first half performance it was. We're into the last 4 minutes here at the Emirates. There'll be some stoppage time. It's been a little bit more of a stop-starty game in the second half, hasn't it? It's not quite flowed. But that's fine. We mentioned at halftime, didn't we? Managing the game in the second half. That's all you can do, really. And that's what we've done. And we are going to seal a very impressive victory. And maybe we might find one more goal to come as well. Maybe we shall see. We've been unlucky in this second half because Beth Mead hit the post twice when she was on. And Viv now, that's a lovely ball. Katie McCabe on his near side. I wouldn't quite fall for us. She played it back instead to Frida Marnham. Thought that was going to be the moment for the 4th goal. But not quite. A lovely ball it was from Viv. And now Katie McCabe's got it again on his near side. Finds Leah Volti. And she touches it back. Cordelia says, I love Alessia Russo. Well, I think we all do. We all love Alessia Russo, don't we? We just need us to score a few more goals, don't we? That's all we need, and that'll be fine. Anyway, Lotta Woobermoy now on this near side, plays the ball forward to Leah Volti, gets it back again. We're into the last 3 minutes of normal time. Viv now on the half turn, finds Katie McCabe on this near side. This is a good move from Arsenal. Plays it back in to Frida Marnham. She couldn't quite get there, actually. It was decent defending from Manchester United. And now Garcia is trying to come forward. Lotta Woobermoy is in on her quickly, and she's forced back. And this is good play again from Arsenal. Even out of possession today, we've been really good. And we've criticised our defending quite a lot this season, and probably fully deserved because we've been shaky, haven't we? We've let in some soft goals. But today, every part of our game's been good, hasn't it? We've defended well when we've had to. We've been great in midfield, solid and creative, and up front we've caused them all sorts of problems. Absolutely have, and it's been a really, really good day's work for Arsenal and for Jonas today. And is it because he picked the right team? Gregory says just one more goal to make sure. And one more goal would be nice. And maybe it'll come now. Ball over on that far side. Caitlin Full trying to get forward. That was good defending actually from Millie Turner. It's gone behind for a throw. Cordelia says, how many more goals do Arsenal need to get to what? Well, we're 3 points off the top now. And we're quite a few goals off, aren't we? Is it about 10 goals or something? Well, it'll be a bit less now. Maybe, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7, maybe. I'm not sure. But there's still a lot of goal difference to make up. So we could do 1 or 2 more in these final few minutes here. This is nice from Arsenal. This is really nice. It's Chloe Lacasse again. Oh, she tried to put it back to Russo. Didn't really make any movement, no, Russo at the near post. She stood still. And that was why she didn't get on the end of that ball. But it was good play from Arsenal, from Chloe Lacasse in particular, who's been brilliant today. Lots of movement, more steps in there. Good defending from her. And again, but actually, Lucia Garcia's got past her there, but then runs in to Leah Volti. But the ref's given a free kick for that. Come on, refs, you won the ball. That was a good tackle there from Leah Volti. She looked amazed that was a free kick. I'm amazed as well. It wasn't a free kick, quite honestly. We are into the final minute of the 90. We are expecting, I say, there'll be some stoppage time here, won't there? I'm imagining maybe, what are we thinking, 4 or 5 minutes, quite possibly. Anyway, the ball's played out to that far side to Leah Galton and Manchester United trying to get what would be a consolation goal, and it would only be a consolation goal as well. And Caitlin Faldair's committed a foul on Mallard, and they've got a yellow card. They're kicking the ball away. Rendition says stupid yellow indeed. It is a stupid yellow, isn't it? Kicking the ball away is a really stupid yellow. There's no excuse really, is there? Royston says, any idea of the attendance? Yeah, it's 60,160, I think it was. So pretty much a full house. But is that actually attendance or is that ticket sold? Because there has been a lot of empty seats. And I don't think 60,000 were in the stadium. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's what it is. Terry says, I blame the chat for no goals in the second half. Still 40 likes short. Oh, well, come on, guys. Give us a like. Let's get it up to 100 likes, shall we? Man United's free kick. Sabrina's there. Oh, a strange punch, but at least she punched it away rather than straight to an opposition player as Manu did the other week. But Man United have won the ball back again, and they are trying to come forward. Ella Toon, but again, Arsenal have won the ball. Oh, and the referee, what's the referee giving here? A free kick. It was Chloe Lacasse, who's had a great game. Surely she's going to win player of the match. You would imagine, wouldn't you? But we'll see. Warren says tickets sold. Yeah, it'll be tickets sold. Obviously, it's not in the ground. It's an automatic yellow. It is these days. In fact, there's an injury to an Arsenal player. Is that Leah Volti? It's a head injury. So the referee has rightly stopped the game as well. Is it Leah Volti that's gone down injured there inside the penalty area? Looks like it is. Warren says too. Right, yeah, it is right. Come on, guys. We've got enough people in the chat to get these likes up, haven't we? So come on, let's do it. Let's get it up to 100, shall we? And then we'll get one more goal. I actually think the reason why we won this game, yes, I think the team changes that we've all been screaming out for made a difference. But it's Jonas's coat, man. Look at that coat. That is an impressive stuff there from Jonas today. It really was. He got the team right and he's wearing that coat. I mean, well, obviously we were going to win. LG says, I still believe the league is done for us. We ain't winning away to City and Chelsea. We beat them both at home. Why not? I will believe it's possible until it isn't possible. And that's the way it is, always is, isn't it? But I don't look at Chelsea on, yes, at this moment in time, you can look at everything. They're more settled teams, aren't they? I mean, Chelsea have had a few new players coming in. Obviously, they're missing Sam Kerr as well. And Man City are much more of a settled team they've got, haven't they? And, you know, Jonas said yesterday in his press conference, didn't he, that we're still learning. And they give him Beth Mead player of the match, actually. Okay, I mean, you know, she played well, obviously, and she hit the post twice. But anyway, they've given it to Beth Mead. I thought Chloe Lacasse perhaps for me, but anyway. It matters not. It's an Arsenal player. Of course it was going to be an Arsenal player. And it looks as though Vivian Leah is coming on as well. We've got 6 minutes of stoppage time, of which we've played 3, but there's going to be a bit more now because we haven't played any football for the last few minutes because there is this injury which I believe is to Leah Volti inside the Arsenal penalty area. And it looks like it may well be a head injury as well. She's receiving some treatment. And Vivian Leah is coming on for her second appearance, her first WSL appearance as well. Jonas is calling the players over to him. It is Leah Volti, another head injury actually. Gabrielle says, come on, we smoked Chelsea 4-1, we did. Chantal says, maybe to learn some tactics. Oh, Hayes in attendance. Oh, is she? Or maybe it's learning how to win these big games, isn't it? Learning how to beat your rivals at home. That's maybe what she's doing. Rendition says she should be banned from the Emirates. No, she shouldn't. She shouldn't be banned. We can invite her back when we win the league at the end of the season before she goes to America. Invite her back, so she can see that title for the last time before she goes when we've won it. Terry says, when this team clicks like we did against Chelsea, no one can beat us. Absolutely, yeah. When we play our best, no one can beat us. You're right. Greg says, if Hayes is there, that's 3 seats, 3 seats taken. Yeah, it probably is 3 seats taken, yeah. Oh, dear, that's brilliant. Anyway, is Leah Volti probably not going to be able to continue? You probably feel she won't be able to continue due to the fact that it looked like a head injury. It looks like potentially a concussion, which means we get an extra substitution, don't you, for a concussion injury? Anyway, Vivian Leah, just about to come on, has been told to go and sit down again because maybe Leah Volti is going to be able to continue. Not sure what's going on with that now. Vivian Leah was about to come on. Jonas is just explaining to her that she can't come on now. I think it was going to be a concussion substitution, and maybe now they're not. Obviously, Leah Volti's okay. Anyway, Rendition says, why not give Vivian Leah a run out of such a party poop? Well, is it not because that was meant to be an injury for a concussion substitution? Obviously, she's back on the pitch, so she couldn't have had concussion. Maybe that's why. I don't know. But it looked like she was going to come on. Anyway, we played 4, nearly 5 minutes of the 6 of stoppage time, but there's going to be at least 2 more. Just because of that injury there, we didn't have any football for a few minutes. Manchester United are now coming forward over on that far side, and it is Mallard there. If it's going to be a free kick, is it? Leah Galton was fouled. In fact, I don't know if the play continued, did it? And Chloe Lacassa just come across and got injured. It was, in fact, it was a bit of a clash there. Anyway, there's a mistake at the back. Man United have scored. Garcia's put the ball in stoppage time. Was that not a foul on Sabrina? It looks as though it may have been, but Manchester United have pulled a goal back. It's been Lucia Garcia, who has probably been Man United's best player in attack, certainly. Bundled that one in there. The corner was taken quickly. Arsenal were a bit unorganised, actually. The cross came in. Sabrina just didn't get there, did she? Again, we've conceded a goal from a set piece. Really, really poor defending, actually. And Garcia just taps it in. The Manchester United fans behind the goal are celebrating. In fact, it was completely missed by Sabrina. Really, really poor goalkeeping. Royston says 3-1. Indeed, it is 3-1. Chantal says Arsenal like the 3-1 score. Oh, we do, yeah. 4-1 would be nicer, though, wouldn't it? Because we beat Chelsea 4-1. And it should have been 5 or 6 today, let's be totally honest. But anyway, we've won the game and it's just damaged their goal. This looks like we're going to get some goal difference back. Anyway, Garcia's coming forward again. And should Man United score again, I'd actually have got my score prediction right because I said, did I say 3-1? Did I? I thought I said 3-2. But anyway, doesn't matter, does it? We've won the game. That's what I care about. Anyway, Russo now bringing the ball forward, plays it up this near side. There was no Arsenal player in that half. We've played 6.5 minutes of stoppage time. We was only supposed to be 6. But I say we knew there was going to be at least a couple more. Gabrielle says, damn, not a clean sheet, but I'll take the 3 points. Yeah, exactly. We'll take the 3 points. That's all that matters, isn't it? Ultimately, yes, the goal difference might end up being important, but we're so far behind on that account. We know Garcia puts a cross in again, but Sabrina grabs that one quite comfortably. And we are now heading towards that full-time whistle, aren't we? Arsenal are heading for the 3 points. The second half's been a little bit flat, but having said that, we could have scored 3 goals, couldn't we? We've hit the post twice. We've had 1 or 2 other efforts. Mary Ertz made a couple of saves. It's been a dominant Arsenal performance overall. And let's hope that it's the start of a brilliant end to the season, isn't it? It needs to be. Wayne says there, Russo is a real good footballer. She is, yeah, absolutely. She just needs to score a few more goals. She's never been a big goal scorer, though, has she? Even at Manchester United, she never scored. She was never a 25, 20 goal a season scorer, was she? Anyway, she did the ball up well there. Nice feet there from Russo. There's a player over on that far side. Instead, she just plays it simple. to Chloe Lacasse, who plays it into Leia Cadena. Herman says, typical, the game is never won until the final whistle. No, it isn't, no, but we've done enough today. Fully deserved this victory. And, yeah, we'll take a 3-1 victory all day long, won't we, in this game? Kanisha says, congratulations to the female lads. Well, they haven't quite won yet, but we're very, very close to an impressive victory that puts us just 3 points off the top, remember. 3 points off the top. Carla says there, concentration at the end, not very good, but a good result. Yeah, the concentration wasn't great there for that goal. There was that long injury delay, wasn't there, to Leah Volti, and I think that maybe played a part in that. I don't really want to make excuses because we played well. Chantal says, McCabe clip shoving 2, circulating on X. Not looking good if FA decides to look into it. No, she already got booked now, didn't she? She already got booked for that. So the FA can't do anything else about it because she received the yellow card. And that's how it works, which is good, isn't it? Anyway, Arsenal just playing out time now. We've played nearly 99 minutes. The journeyman says, a win is a win indeed. A win is a win. And we don't really care. We'll take any win. We need to win every game now. And this was the first of those games. 8 to play. We're 3 points off the top. And Viv is just going to go to the corner flag. And why not just stay there for a bit? And we picked up the ball again, and then it's gone behind it. It's going to be a goal kick to Manchester United. But it doesn't matter now, does it? Jonas is getting quite animated on the side, actually. I don't quite know why. Maybe he just wants a full-time whistle, really. And we certainly don't want to concede a second goal, do we? Because that wouldn't be much fun, would it? Maynard trying to come forward again. But Chloe Lacasse is over across there. Even at right back, she's good, isn't she? She's deserved player of the match today for me. She's been brilliant. But anyway, it's gone to Beth Mead, and we'll take it. We don't mind, do we? Hersol says, a good result. Come on, you Gunners. Indeed, it has been a great result. LG says 3-1 against Manchester United at home for both the men and the women. Indeed, yeah. I wonder how many times that's happened in the season. Lucky says, I think it's fair to see how far after international break to up our hopes on the top. Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see. The full-time whistle has gone now. It is all over. Arsenal have won by 3-1 here at the Emirates. Another really, really impressive performance here. And it is starting to feel more like home for this team, isn't it? We've had some brilliant results and brilliant performances here. Gregory says a scrappy win is still a win. I don't think it was a scrappy win, was it? The first half was brilliant. The second half, you've just got to manage the game. And even then, we could have scored 2 or 3 more goals, couldn't we? You know, people might look at it and say, well, the first goal was an own goal. The third goal was a penalty. The second goal was a defensive mistake from Manchester United. But it doesn't matter, does it? You've got to be there to win those games. And we fully deserved that today. We really fully deserved that victory. Gabrielle says, well done indeed. There you go. Warren says, well, we got the win. Until next time, Rich, take care. Let's do the double today. Indeed, yeah, let's do the double today. And Arsenal men win later on. Terry says, look on the bright side, we won. And we're sending Salty home for another ruined weekend for her. Yeah, it's not been a good weekend, has it, for Salty today. Herman says, on to the next win. Indeed, yeah, that's what we want to see. That we want to see another win next time. But that was good today from Arsenal, wasn't it? Ray says, no man struggles with conceding goals. Yeah, we struggled. We conceded a goal, but I think there were circumstances behind that, wasn't there? You know, the fact that there was that long injury delay and they took that short corner and we maybe fell asleep, didn't we? But it doesn't matter, does it? We've won the game by 3-1. And when you look at that league table now, we're just 3 points off the top. There were some impressive performances today. I think Jonas got his team selection right. He got his choice of coat right. And yeah, we're 10 goals worse off than Manchester United and Chelsea and 3 points behind. But it doesn't matter because we just have to keep winning our games. And if we win away at Chelsea and at Manchester City, who knows where we might end up. But long way to go. But today we had to win that game. So important that we got the victory. And it was a good performance, some really impressive individual performances as well, and some really, really good team performance. Carla says there, Gace wants to be a gunner. Yeah, maybe she does. That's why she scored for us. But we don't need her, do we? Because we've got plenty of goal scorers in our squad. And it came good for us today, didn't it? So, yeah, 3-1 victory. Really, really important it was. And I think that was an impressive performance as well. So we have to be really, really delighted with that. So well played to the Arsenal women today. Well done to Jonas as well for actually picking the team we've all been wanting him to pick. And he finally did it and it paid off, didn't it? And what more can you want? What more can you want? Brilliant, brilliant stuff. So just in the Premier League then, Liverpool have won 4-1 away at Brentford. Another goal for Ivan Toney. I don't know why no one wants to buy him. Anyway, Liverpool won 4-1, and Salah was back amongst the goals as well in that one. Of course, the men are about to kick off in half an hour's time, 20 minutes. Don't forget to join us tonight at 7:30. I've got Lee joining us and Neil. We are going to look back on this Arsenal match against Burnley, this afternoon. We're going to look back on that 7:30 tonight. But for the time being, we are going to enjoy this brilliant, brilliant Arsenal win today. Lucky says we were superb today. We were. Greg says still all to play for. No, I agree. Still all to play for. Exactly. And while it's still possible, I'm going to believe, because why not? We can definitely beat Chelsea. We can definitely beat Man City. But we'll see. Terry says, are you doing the men's game as well, or do you need a rest? No, I'm not doing the men's game. I'm going to watch it. We're back tonight at 7:30 for a review with Lee and with Neil. So join us for that. Just 2 watch-alongs back to back. It's just it does me head in, to be honest. It's too much. And I'd rather just enjoy the game this afternoon. So I'm going to go and watch it. So yeah, please join us tonight at 7:30 when we will obviously look back on that Burnley game. But yeah, that was brilliant today from the Arsenal women, wasn't it? Impressive stuff. So yeah, really, really enjoyed that. So thank you guys for joining us. There may not be an Arsenal women's show next week because it's international break. The Lionesses are playing on Friday, so we'll probably be covering that game. So we may not do an Arsenal women's show this week. We'll have to see. And then, of course, it's international break, as we said. So we'll see what we're doing. It may be a bit of a quieter week on the channel. We may do something else instead, maybe for you. We'll have to see. But we'll have to wait and see. LG says top 3 confirmed. Well, pretty much, yes. I mean, it would be a... Don't just think the top 3. Think bigger. The title is still on, isn't it? We're 3 points off the top. Why can't we do it? Come on. It's still possible, isn't it? But yes, unlikely. I do tend to agree. But anyway, let's just enjoy this today. We've got the win we needed. We're 3 off the top, and yeah, it's been good stuff, isn't it? So yeah, join us tonight at 7:30 for a review of the men's game against Burnley. We'll be back very, very soon, and of course, we're going to enjoy the rest of our Saturday, aren't we? Hopefully, we'll enjoy it even more in the next couple of hours if the men win as well. That'll be a great day, won't it? So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate as always, and give us a like, of course, please, before you leave if you haven't done so already, because we want to get them likes up, don't we? Because we've not really we've not maybe had as many likes today. Actually, let me just check before we go. Let's have a look at the like situation, shall we? I wasn't checking it. I checked it earlier. It was about 46, which wasn't really very good, was it? What are we on now? Oh, well, we're on 67. Okay, 67 is not bad. See if we can get it to 70, shall we? We get it to 70. Come on, 2 more of you. 2 more before you go. Give us a like. Get it to 70, and that will be good. That'll be a good day's work all round, won't it? Jonas did a good job. Picked the right team. Wore a good coat. You know, we've won 3-1. And if you guys give 2 more likes to get to 70, then it's been we've overperformed ourselves, haven't we? We've given our all for the team, and that's all that we can do, isn't it? So let's get there, shall we? Terry says, I'll see you tonight there, Richard. Well done, chat. Well over 60 of you and Greg. Take care. See you soon indeed. And we've got Nakubi says, well done, Rich. No, well, thank you for joining us. And I say well done to the Arsenal women today, because they were brilliant, really, really good. And we did enjoy that, didn't we? It was great. And don't forget as well, actually, Andreas's vlog will be coming. Probably tomorrow. We'll get it out for you. He sent some clips in already. I'll get them all together, and obviously he's going to send a few more. Hopefully one with Amar in the pub. Go in the Tollinans. That'll be good, won't it? That's going to be fun. So join. Have a look out for that as well. Obviously, I'll share some links. Oh, he's sending some videos here. He's sending some great videos already. Look, brilliant stuff. Wow, that's going to be good. I'm looking forward to watching it myself. So that's going to be good, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. So that's that then for today. So join us tonight at 7:30 for the Burnley review. Until then, guys, thanks for watching. Give us a like before you go. Don't forget to subscribe. And, of course, come on, you Gunners. We've won it 3-1. We're back in the title race, guys. We are back in the title race. Join us tonight. Take it easy, guys. Speak to you later. Thanks for watching.